For the king, we are here to fight for our lord. The champion is me. For the king is a... What do you qualify them? Just a top-down sort of strategy game, because it's got it all on a hex system base, and then all of the battles in it are just simple turn-based, and is also of a limited scale, as you only have 3 party members on your side, and your opponent only has up to 3 members as well. A hex wild-based system? Oh, wow. Does that mean Hex is gonna be in the game? Okay. We start new game. I'm going to do the Frost Adventure one, and we're going to put it on medium difficulty, the Journeyman. Because I don't know about doing Master here, and I'd like to try it a little bit more difficult than an Apprentice. You can see the change over here. The lore payout, 60%, life pool 6, economy inflation 80%, stat bonus 5. We don't have a stat bonus for Journeyman. Our lore payout is 100%, our life pool is now only 3, economic inflation's at 90%. This game has simulated economic inflation. Things get more expensive. Let's create our game. Blast weapons are extremely powerful but cannot be focused and will shatter on a failed roll. Oh no. Uh-oh. And now here you can see the last party group that I used for my own game when I was trying out for the king. Cacophony Katie. Oops. Alright, so, first class. Now, I had... Okay, you can see that these different classes, the ones that are locked here are ones that I can't play. They are still... You have to go over to the lore store to unlock them. However, the Herbalist I did unlock, so we're going to try her out. The Herbalist here, we have Wise in the Ways of Nature. The Herbalist can make highly effective use of healing items. While traveling, the Herbalist is always watching out for useful herbs and plants. So they've got the special ability, Party Heal, and Gather Herbs. Damn, where am I? I'm sorry, Andrew. There's only 4 people available, and then I wanted girl team. If there was 4, I would have rolled you in. But then I was like, okay, it's the girl team, Cacophony Katie. Caco gathering the herbs, woman tag only. Are we gonna have girl team then here too? Girl power? That's right, girls night, no boys allowed. I played this game before, lots of fun. I was having a good time playing it too. Couldn't beat the OG camping? Just put it on easy mode, it's fine. I'm not sure how long the OG mode is, so... I don't know how close I am to completing it. But here we go, Herbalist, it looks like then their best stats are the brain and the perception. So intellect and perception. So the brain here is mostly used for magic related stuff, which makes sense for the Herbalist here. If their focus is on using healing items and kind of being a support. I'm thinking here too with the starting equipment, cane is probably a magic staff sort of a thing, hopefully. So, however, we are going to rename our people here too. I'm also going to slap it on, actually I'm going to wait to customize. Let's name them first. Your best stat is brain, talking like a real smart person. It becomes especially fitting since one of the classes is called Scholar. The Scholar raises their finger and is like, yeah, my best stat is my brain. Yay! Okay. Names, chat. What are we going to roll with? Huh? Got ideas? This one is an Herbalist over here. I was fine with the names before, not sure what to do instead, but the names before were named because of, no, it was my own save file I was playing on. Just 420 Caco. Just put 420 on everybody's name and we'll just make everybody an herbalist. And then we're going herb team. 420 dude. Blaze it. Weedly. I like though Andrew's like, you didn't put me in your own game? Put me in now. Molly! I like Petri just coming out with a much more innocent name. But in actuality, it's not innocent because it's still discreet. So honestly, that's a really good idea. Molly. With the herbalist, that's genius. Petri. That's so good. Cilantro! Okay, customize the appearance. Clothing, we can have either the clothes or winter. And I like the clothes better, I think. I'll roll with that. You don't get it, Baldir? Molly is a euphemism for weed. My dog's was called Molly. See, but if we're just talking about the name Molly, that's fine. I recall that there was an American Girl doll that was named Molly. Completely innocent. But if you're looking at it when your character is an herbalist and you call him Molly, then he gets a different association. Winter because it's a winter campaign, isn't it? No. Actually, I had the option to have winter clothes. What? Unless you're saying, hey, maybe you should wear winter because it's the winter campaign. However, it does give you the winter option regardless of whether you're on the winter campaign or not. But now, since you're phrasing it like that, honestly, let's give them all the winter clothes. You know, gotta stay cozy in the cold. I also love how the helmets look, so I'm definitely putting on the helmet. We're gonna go ahead and give them a little pelt on the back, too, to stay extra warm. Main color over here, since she is Molly. We'll give her the intensest green. I'm pretty sure Molly is a separate drug, not weed. Squares. Uh-oh. Might have gotten outed. Andrew, how would you know it's ecstasy? Wait, Willie, how would you know it's ecstasy? Also, hello there, reanimated bit. Terrican, welcome. Yeah, I also thought Molly was something else. It's weed now, Chet. Or if it is just some kind of plant, still, hey, still an herbalist. You know? It's not like herbalism restricts us to being just weed. Anyone here know what Jenkum is? Also, hello there, Prowler Pangolo. Welcome. Are we talking about legal things in here? Maybe. Skin tone. Put it there. And then hair color. Obviously more green. So there we go with Molly, our herbalist. So our class options over here remaining. Oh my god, the hobo. I don't have him unlocked, but I love that he's just got a little pair of like a loincloth pretty much over here. Yeah, no, look at Hobo Petri. Wow. I'm going to put them on the Blacksmith because I'd like to try out that class as well. And alright, Andrew, I'll go ahead and name it after you. Since I know you're very angry that you're not allowed, that you weren't allowed to join in on the private game of myself, where I named Caco Petri Katie. Caco doesn't know the names of drugs, she just knows the sound it makes when it takes a man's life. I thought you were actually playing with Petri and Katie. I didn't know they were NPCs. Yeah, I was personally naming them. and they were all named as Caco, Petri, Katie, because I was playing this game myself because I wanted to decide if I would enjoy it or if it would be enjoyable for stream. And so that's what I made my team. So there we go. Andrew, putting the L on the end. Wait. There we go. So we need to have him in the winter clothes as well. And helmet on. Backpack pelted. Main color. Now, since Andrew's name in chat currently is sort of a pinky purpley, we'll put in purple. It's girls' night, Caco! Alright. There we go. Anyway, back to the skin tone. Put you there. Though there is, I guess it's not as pink as I thought it was going to be when I clicked on it. We'll put on that skin tone anyway. Hair color. Or purple. It's girls' night plus me. Hey guys, I'm here for the girls' night, Andrew says, wandering in. Alright. Last person. Wait, actually, let me roll through our different class selection here. We got Scholar, we got Herbalist, we've got Minstrel. Now, the Hunter is sort of a wait, let me look at the class info on Blacksmith. So Blacksmith, we've got High Strength, High Vit. I think we should maybe, since then Molly over there has high brains, high perception, we should maybe aim for somebody over here that has high speed, high talent. To kind of round us all out, maybe. And the Hunter doesn't have very high talent, but is pretty good with speed. I think I'd like a higher talent one. And honestly, maybe we'll just go ahead and put them on the Minstrel, and we'll just have both of them support Andrew over here. Alright, Minstrel, get over here. Where are you? Wait a second. Actually, the Blacksmith already has decently high talent. That's interesting. Anyway, Minstrel, there you are with 78. Why is there a stop sign with an X above Katie's class? Because apparently it looks like you can knock them out and I could play with fewer characters, but obviously why would I want that? There we go, Minstrel. So who's going to be our musician over here? Girls' night? I thought today was English no backseating women's night. Git can be a girl for a night if it fits the occasion. Whoop. My harem. Uh-huh. A wandering minstrel plucking the strings all the livelong day. You know, we have to have theme music while we journey the Jumbina. I like now. Here we've got Molly on the team, you know, classic herbalist. Then I'm like, okay, fine, we'll have Andrew join in too over here with Andrew. And now everyone else is like, but what if I'm here too? Name her Aunt Vil, Jumbina. Rest of chat wanting in on girls' night as well. Oh, you. Like, yeah, we could name her Laser Brain to be after the character from Art Escape. That'd be pretty funny. But I think we need something different. Herbalist is a fun party member. I have unlocked Herbalist, thanks to the lore I gathered from my personal game. So I have not tried out Herbalist yet. Laser Brain smart, but we can't, you know, we can't have two smiley-faced members. You only need one. But what to pick for the name, I don't know. Who's a good musician to have? DJ girl. It sounds like just a generic backup character. Taylor Swift. Yahoo! Toby Fox. B-girl. You know, I have been watching a Forest of Piano on Netflix, which is an anime about pianos, and personally I have to say that they probably had a really low budget because the animation on it is terrible and very cost-cutting. There is a whole lot of just single, like, panning images. The character just kind of going, ooh, and as their hair blows and it pans kind of across, it'll zoom out and it'll just be another pan of, like, there's the audience completely motionless, person at the piano completely motionless, panning, maybe a simple, like a video effect placed on top. Pianime, chat. Very impressive. So as a result, it made me want to put in, because they have been doing over here, they're all in a Chopin competition. So what if we name our character here? So then we have fucking Molly over here, Andrew, and then classic Chopin. As Chopin looks over at the other group members and is like, who have I gotten stuck with? What kind of psychopath would want to animate hands playing piano for a season? Not them, because they never show them playing piano. Any time that they're able to take angles or crops where you don't actually see their hands is a lot. And anytime you do when they're, like, playing it's almost always CGI hands playing it. Chatting was a fun one to me, but it doesn't sound like chat out loud unless you force it. As I'm noting this, I don't know why I didn't name myself Caco and make myself the minstrel on my own game, because then it would have been Cacophony as the minstrel. I've lost my chance. I mean, Your Lie in April was good. I haven't watched that one, so I don't have any commentary over there. I accidentally changed it from minstrel when I actually wanted to customize it. Clothes, winter, helmet already on, backpack swapped to pelt, main color. Well, we've got green, purple, what if we do brown? And then it's comedic, because we've got these wacky characters over here, and then Chopin just over here keeping it basic. Give them black hair, then. Alright. There's our team. Yep. We're starting. How can you call Chopin basic? They're rolling in their grave now. Poland is rolling in the state. I was going to say the grave, but it's not like Poland's dead. They're scandalized, though. Oh, another treasure hunter headed north to Frostbite Peak? Well, I have some bad news. The Dock Workers Guild hasn't been paid, and they've closed down the ports. You'll be stuck here until we sort this out. What? But how am I supposed to travel to Frostbite Peak, then? Oh, jeez. Oh, and hello there, Cooch Goblin. Welcome. Oh, I've seen this game? Well, I may have had a few foul mules last night, and misplaced the accounting ledgers. We need to pay them. I need you to retrace my steps and find those ledgers. Misplaced makes it sound more like he is trying to commit some fraud over here. I vaguely remember playing a game of cards with some lads who had funny accents. There was a beautiful woman whispering sweet nothings into my ear. What was her name again? And I think the Queen's brother and I were being donuts in the woods. Oh, sorry, being donuts. Doing donuts in the woods. I forgot what happened after that. Were they, like, in some carts? Doing donuts in carts? Doing donuts with what? A horse? I guess? I don't know what else they'd be doing with other than horses or, again, wagons. I peek at the shop. I can't actually buy anything currently because I'm poor and we just started, but I can look over at the quest board and see what our options are. So we can get a quest for adding on life, but I've already got a maxed out life pool, so I don't think that'll do anything for me. We can get an item of an iron foil hat. I could get a foil hat, chat. I can keep myself safe from the aliens. Giving one party resistance, a curse immunity, confuse immunity, and a scare immunity. Well, god dang. I can't say no to that. I accept the quest. You upgrade your weed pipe for more dank heals in this game. And guess who's using it? That's right. It's gonna be Molly over here. Oh yeah. Put that on me, please. I need it. I'm sorry, Andrew. You see your powerful Viking helmet over here? We're gonna need to keep that on you to protect your poor, delicate head. It's Molly over here that needs the tinfoil hat. That way she can protect herself from the aliens, because we know how much the aliens like to get on that weed action. So now we have that quest. Put it up there. So we can have a horse with 2 horsepower, or the sad horse with 0.5 horsepower. Not even the power of a full horse, but the aliens! Yeah, you're gonna fight them. You might get a little bit mind controlled. It'll suck, but at least Molly's all good. So we have that locked. So we can see up here in the top right what our main quest objectives are. So we want to solve the tavern in the Guardian Forest, which is over here somewhere, it looks like. We also want to go to the closed contest that's somewhere, as well as a crashed wagon. So I guess they were doing donuts in a wagon. So I suppose we'll just go ahead by start off and just exploring the land. You know? Oh, there's another town over here that we can go check out. There's also this night market, but we don't have any money, so it's not really going to do anything for us. Let's go ahead and fight one of these guys. Actually, we can't fight them. No, we can't fight this guy, because he's close enough. But as I hover over the Beastman Raider, you can see how it's only showing one of the characters over here. Just showing Chopin, because Andrew is too far away and won't be able to join in on the combat. So we'll get this guy. We'll attempt to ambush him. We failed. Normal fight. Gonna need to leave early today, but I hope you all have a nice stream. Thank you, RR. Thanks for stopping by to watch for a bit. I can offer loans at very reasonable rates. Oh, hell yeah, I'll take one of them there loans. Then I can go out and buy items. And I love buying items. I love hoarding stuff. Okay, so we have 2 options for Chopin's attacks. Using either this auto attack with perfect, getting will allow us to ignore any resistances they have, but they don't have any, so it doesn't matter. And since it does 6 magic damage, I'm going to go ahead and just use that. deal a little bit more attack. Only did 4 though, because we didn't get all of their little chance hits. Oh! Look at that. Tried to go over here and attack Andrew. He just holds up his her shield over here and is like, you're not gonna hit me. Pathetic. Don't care about speed up for this since it's a pretty basic battle, so we're just going to do a little magic blast attack, which was terrible. So I only got 1 of the hexes. The way that the combat works here is that you can see when I hover over these options, these are different types of moves that I can use in combat. And these little hexes that appear tells me, 1, what type of stat they use. So when I hover over this taunt attack, or move, it's not really an attack because we're not hitting them, are these broken hearts, which correspond down here to vitality. And so the different stat points or stat types that are used affects the, like, probabilities of what you want to pick. So that's why when we're over here on Molly and she was doing a magic attack, hers were using brains. And then second, some of the moves that you can use will have specials with them. You can see here when I hover over Shockwave, that has perfect 19%, and it does 5 splash damage. So if we got all of these hexes filled up, it would use a perfect attack, which does an additional 5 splash damage. And this 66% per slot accuracy means every time it tries to test for these is that we only have a 66% chance of that hex being filled. And depending on how many are filled will affect how much damage we're actually able to do. So if we got all of them, we would be able to do that 10 physical damage. But if we only get 3, we're going to do less than that. And the splash damage would be nice if it procced. It would be, but it doesn't have a very good chance of it. Now, you can also observe then that with the 66% chance of each success, if we look over here at our other attack, which is just a standard attack, it doesn't have any perfect associations with it, but it does also have a higher percent chance of accuracy, which means that if we say, got all of the hexes, we would be able to deal more damage. There's a higher likelihood of being able to deal that max 10 damage. And with the right-click option, you can see highlighted that says, use focus! We have these little hexes down here that are using focus to guarantee action rolls. So essentially, instead of it rolling to see, hey, are you going to be successful on this? You use a focus point to say, lock this one in. And so it gives you a higher chance overall because there's less testing you have to do or less rolling to see if you have successes here. So in other words, if the hexes went wild, I think since we've got a couple of party members here and they don't have tons of damage, well, as I'm looking between them, I don't think they had any AoE attacks. I'm going to opt for this smash attack because of its higher accuracy. If we even only get 3, we should just be able to kill the Beastman because he's only got 8 health here. So we're going to go with that one. And of course, I only get 2 of the 3, or 2 of the 4. So, no success. But we want to kill this guy. And we did succeed there. And even piercing. You can see when it says pierced like that. Sometimes the enemies will have resistances, like armor resistance, or some magic resistance. And the pierce will ignore that. Killed via music, that's right. You just grab out the loot, do a little strumming, and then they die. Oh, sometimes the minstrel will do that special little encourage bit. Thus, it functions kind of like a focus point and guarantees you one of the rolls. Choupon really is the laser brain. Wow. Now, here's a point where it really doesn't matter, or we really don't care about using this. Actually, I am pondering if it would do 5 splash damage on top of the 10. Now, since the timeline up here at the top says that this enemy Beastman is not going to go until after Chopin goes, it's not a big deal if we don't kill him on this turn. So I'm going to attempt to use this. Okay. So then I can see that that splash damage does not stack on top of the guy we are attacking. So if the other enemy was there, they would get 5 damage, but it does not make him take 15. And now we get 10 coins, which you have 2 options. We can either, hoard it all on one character by collecting it, or if we click the share option, it will evenly, or somewhat evenly, distribute it across all your characters. Or apparently, we don't like money, we throw it on the ground and we walk away. That's also an option. And then we have a wooden buckler. Now, I believe Andrew is the only one who's actually able to use that, because I think Chopin's loot there is two-handed, and I can't look at the inventory right now. If Molly's weapon is also two-handed, she won't be able to equip the staff or the shield here either. So it's gonna go on Andrew. And then we can also check our inventory. Right now, you have the simple iron shield. So, we're going to have her put on the wooden buckler. Wait a second. +3 evasion? I don't want him to evade. I want the armor. Forget about the wooden buckler. I hate it. But neither of these other two can use it. You can see when I hover over the cane here, you see this little icon? That means it's two-handed. So, therefore, you can't have a shield as well. Bucklers are for parrying. Oh. Yeah? I don't care about parrying. I look at the bubbler and I scoff. I'm going to defend, thank you. By the way, Thoth, I know you talked earlier, but I don't think I said hello to you at that point. I'm saying hello now. Hey, hello. That cane is clearly being held in one hand. Yeah, but if I do an attack and I need to put a second hand onto it in order to properly yield my magic, that becomes two-handed. I didn't want a hello anyways. Well, now you're getting another one. Thoth, hello. You can't stop the greeting now. I look at you angrily and I say hello again. I continue on out on my journey and end my turn. Cold damage. Characters will take small amounts of damage when ending a turn in a cold weather realm. Seek shelter in towns or safe caps to avoid losing health. Oh. Huh. I guess that is an extra challenge point when we're out here for this campaign, is having to worry about cold weather damage. Intriguing. Now you tell us. I know, they say as poor Molly out here adventures out into the cold, and he's like, I should probably tell them that they shouldn't stand outside in the cold, but I'll let them know later. Wonder then if I can go ahead and have Andrew just run all the way over to the night market and use that as shelter, ending her turn there. Nope, apparently not. They're closed and they're like, what? You can't stay in here to stay warm. Sit outside. And Andrew just sits down on the grass and is like, oh, and shivers, taking 1 damage. Oh. Why Chopin? Inspiring yourself and Molly and giving a little bit extra EXP. No loitering. Oh. There's a weathered runestone up there that takes intelligence points, which Molly does have the big brain. Molly takes a little wander over to that weathered runestone. Ooh, might get some extra EXP. Investigate. Ah-ha-ha! 4 extra EXP. You can see in the blue bar right here is our EXP level. Currently, Molly is 10 of 25, so only 15 more points. Investigate later. Oh, look at that! Hey, thanks, Molly. Finding a little bit of God's beer on the ground. Now that is what is really nice with having the party heal, which is built into her class even, is that using these, the party heal allows you to use these herbs, these God's Beard herbs, to heal the entire party, rather than just a singular character, which makes it extremely useful. Okay, we're gonna have Andrew over here continue on over towards Woodsmoke. Oh, and it's a nice day outside. Empowering up Andrew and going, oh, I can totally make it all the way to town with how nice of a day it is. Wow. Quest board. We've got delivery for a glass bow. Except nobody in our team uses this. We don't really need this. So, I'm not gonna go for it, because I don't think we're going to be able to sell it for more than 30 gold pieces, which is what all of these other 3 bounties are going to give to us, so, a glass bow sounds like a decoration and not a weapon! Are you saying we should get it? That way we can hang it on our wall? Wait a second, we don't have a wall because we don't have a home! Oh, maybe one day. Let's go ahead and opt to fight the Beast Man. I'll take that quest. Oh, and there they are. Wall of what? We're homeless. Yeah, you spoke too late. But you had the same thought. Shady Port. I don't know about that one. That's all of Andrew's movement. Chopin falling behind, though. Wait a second, wait for me! Now, with the movement, I'm looking around, definitely just following after, and we'll just work our way through the forest right here. It's that time again. The dishes time. Petri. One day, you're gonna get a surprise delivery, and your parents are gonna answer the door, and it's just gonna be a dishwasher, and they're gonna be like, what the fuck? And it's gonna be me. I'm gonna have bought Petri a dishwasher just so she doesn't have to do the dishes anymore. Caco mails her an entire dishwasher, and Petra's like, please don't actually do that. It's gonna happen. Caco is gonna be I'm going to be standing there holding an entire dishwasher. I come to personally deliver the dishwasher to Petri. Alright, we don't want to engage with the Beast Main here, because... yeah, I don't think our Molly will be able to join in. We're gonna leave Andrew just waiting in town for a minute. And we'll have Chopin shuffle on over. I peek at the shop. And kind of look around. Oh, scholar's cap. I love the feathered cap, though. Look at that, those little feather decorations. It's so beautiful. There's nothing we currently need, so we're ending. As Molly dives into town, I'm not going to have her exit, though. And that way we can use her extra movement points for healing purposes. And by staying in town, wait. Oh. I guess maybe when we're on the journeyman mode, we don't heal at the end of turns like we do on the Apprentice mode. I'm gonna hide inside the dishwasher like one of those 80s cake strippers. Petrie's doorbell rings. She opens the door. It's just a dishwasher. They move it inside and get to work to maybe start installing it, and I just leap out and I'm like, ha ha ha! Guess who? Surprise. Okay, Chopin. Think everybody else is close enough to join in? Wait, nope, they're not. Andrew is too far away. So we're going to just retreat. Chopin will nicely wait here. And then when it becomes... Wait a second, that was Andrew. That means he should be joining in then when Chopin runs over, right? No, okay, so the issue is with Molly. She has to be a little bit closer in order to join in on the combat. Okay, Molly. You. Go battle. And now we ambush them. Oh, success! Saucy stripper Caco popping out of a dishwasher. Sexy and silly. Huh. What? Terrible! Molly, you missed 2 of your attack moves. Well, at least the Beast Man did too. That's pretty weak of you too, Beast. However, Chopin over here, clearly a master of instrumentation, getting all 3 points, even encouraging Molly afterwards, making it so she was able to hit at least 2. God, Chopin is so good. Chopin checks out, killing it on the loop. One of the lore unlocks that I could get was like a frozen guitar, and let me tell you, if that wouldn't have been perfect for Chopin to get, you know, Chopin running around with a guitar to use, would be amazing. Ooh, fishing hat, 2 resistance, 3 evasion, 1 fine distance. So since that gives evasion points, we want to give that to whoever has higher speed, which is honestly not really any of them. I think they would all probably benefit more from focusing on armor more than evasion. You can see the green here in particular are the evasion points, with Chopin being a little bit higher, so we're going to give it to them. So now, rather than the hat they had, this is something I do quite like about For the King as well, is that they actually visually change based upon their different equipment. I always like that and find that a nice little detail is when the equipment actually makes a cosmetic change as well. Guitars are so badass. Imagine if Chopin, instead of playing the piano, whipped out his guitar. Guitars are 2 instruments I can't play in 1. Wow. So then you can doubly fail at playing the guitar, huh? You say, looking sadly at the ground. Chopin whipping out a guitar. Oh jeez, Chopin. Dark Carnival. Gamble with the supernatural. Ugh. If only we had a ticket to go. Ticket for the Gamba. What's Chopin whipping out? Ooh, his guitar. He's gonna play you a little ditty. Oh. Trying to decide. Will we want to go fight the Beast Man? But we do have a couple that we're gonna have to fight. I'm looking over at Molly's health. Since she does randomly find herbs around on the ground, we might go ahead and use one of them to do a party heal. But that would probably be happening in combat then. So I guess we'll just start heading on over to this guy. Ooh! Embedded blade? I would love to try to pull that out. We're gonna have to fight the Beast Man first, though. That's me! I'm the supernatural! Wellington Skellington over here working at the Dark Carnival, huh? Bit of a clown, maybe? Hmm? Don't pull the blade out of bed, it's sleeping! No, I want to wake it up! I want the blade! The blade will be mine! Molly? Oh. Molly doesn't even have enough movement points to make it to the Beast Man. Well, god dang it, Molly. I guess you can join everybody else on this tile. Alright! Andrew! Andrew! Get them! Attack! Ambush! Failure. Oh, pathetic. Timberwolf friends! Ouch! 6 damage! Ow! 8 damage! Oh dear. I guess they got a special ambush round since I failed. Well, now it's currently Chopin's turn, so definitely when it rolls around to Molly's, we're gonna want to, you know, maybe heal a little bit? Since Timberwolf here... Yeah, let's go ahead and just try to focus down and kill the Timberwolf first. Fearsome. However, Molly is going to just heal up the entire party. 11 health. If guitars existed in the 1800s, maybe Beethoven would have become a respected musician. Oh, don't bully Beethoven. He was trying his best already. Okay, since Timberwolf only has 3 health, regardless of what we get for this roll on Shockwave, we should be able to kill him. So we can quietly hope we also hit the splash damage and do a little bit extra to the other guy. It would be ideal to fight the beast. Maybe we'll actually do that. Alright, Andrew. We're going to use a focus point, and then we're going to... Dang it. Failure. And then look, because you weren't able to get that perfect attack and splash damage and you didn't kill the wolf, and they howled at us. Oh my god. Can you imagine how cool Beethoven's symphonies would have been if he had used a guitar? Oh man. Now we'll just go ahead and continue and just kill Timberwolf. And then with looking at the combat timeline, again, going to magic damage that guy. And we should be, oh Jesus. We should still be able to just kill him regardless of what I end up rolling here. But, end roll! Yes! Yes! Splash damage and getting him. However, because of the Beast Warrior's armor right here, the armor level essentially functions like the enemy does not take this amount of damage. So since we had a splash damage attack of 5, he did not take 2 of that damage and was only hit with 3. I always liked the hurdy-gurdy. Hurdy-gurdies sound great. And I suppose they are kinda like guitars. Not quite the same though. Would you consider an accordion being a guitar-like then as well? More gold. I put it all on Chopin, because Chopin's got the extra gold boost from his loot that he's got. Or her loot, I guess. This is a girl team again. So it's really her for everybody. Heavy sword, why that's gonna be an Andrew. You can see currently that she's got a Blacksmith's hammer, which allows smash and shockwave. You can see the little icons they have up here are also indicators, with this red here indicating a heavy attack, extra damage, but reduced accuracy. The shockwave here is that splash damage symbol right there in the green. ahead and swap him on over, or her over to the heavy sword. That way we can do a little bit more damage. You got bullied by a bird in Elden Ring. Call them names, Andrew. It's fine. Then we got Panax. Use this herb to cure poison, bleeding, disease, and all elemental effects. I guess we'll just go ahead and give that to Andrew. Complete! Yay! And then, Andrew, still with 1 movement point remain. Oh, well, 2 really. You can now try pulling out the blade. Oh, and look, there's the crashed wagon. You know what probably happened is they were over here doing donuts and actually accidentally whacked right into the embedded sword and then fell over. This is why you have to be careful where you do donuts. Alright, oh my god, 5 attempts? Okay, so you can see that there is this slot outcome. So depending on what we roll here, we can get an item or get nothing. We've got a 25% chance of getting the item. So I'm going to use one of my focus points to change that to a 55% chance instead. And here we go, chat, for the Gamba. 55%. Andrew attempts it. She pulls at the blade, but gets nothing! Oh, Andrew! Andrew! You wimp! How could you not succeed at the roll? Oh! Oh! And she just pulls at the blade and then slips! Wah! And falls on the ground. And when she looks back over to maybe, you know, take a second try, the rock with the sword in it, it's just gone! It isn't there anymore! No blade for Andrew. Alright. We check out the wagon. Hey, that's my wagon from last night. Oh, I swear that tree came out of nowhere. Bully streamer. What? I'm not the one who slipped while trying to pull out the blade. An old dusty book used to track gold transactions. Well, I don't mind if I do. And that's all my movement. Is that the next mission to do? We have closed contest in the Guardian Forest. Is that at the Dark Carnival? I'm not entirely sure where that one is at. And we do have to have solve the tavern in the Guardian Forest. Guess we might just have to run around and find where those are exactly, because seems like we might just not know where they are right now. Wag on these nuts, Mel got 'em. You did get them. Oh. Looking around, where do we want to go? We don't have a whole lot of HP here. I might put down one of these tinder pouches, which makes a little camp that our characters can rest at, which will allow them to heal, as well as meditate to gain back their focus points. Let's go ahead and have Chopon continue on. Woo! You have stumbled upon a Sanctum of Haste. Sanctums will protect a character from death, but are destroyed in the process. Now, the Sanctum of Haste in particular gives 2 movement bonus, which I think I would rather have on Andrew or Molly. I'm kind of leaning towards Molly, I feel like, for the extra movement. So we'll just go ahead and move her on top of Andrew. And then over here with Molly, time to go for a run. Oh, huh? Oh, look, she found a field of her. 9% chance of poisoning. I use a focus point for an 8. Now, Molly. If you're not able to pick a 4-leaf clover out over here, I'm gonna be very unimpressed. Okay. She's got it. She's got the god's beard. We got the herb. We collect it. Just like real Molly. Oh. Poison just means it's fun? Okay, you call me back when you get some food poisoning and tell me how much fun you're having, Crab. Alright? Give me a call, give me a little ring up, be like, hey, so I ate some bad oysters and, Can we devote? Wait a second, this is Andrew I'm on. I want to give it to Molly. Molly, don't become fast. Ooh, there's the tavern. Now we can continue the quest. Well done. Who's ready to go drinking, Chet? Want some alcohol? Okay, if you're a little bit young though, maybe you're not quite at the legal drinking age, that's okay. I'm sure the tavern has, I don't know, some water or something you can drink instead. I'm a crab. I can eat anything. Got that scavenger lifestyle, you say, eating rotten garbage and then just falling down and dying. I also like I've accidentally given it to Chopin because I thought I was on Molly, but I wasn't. Well, looks like Chopin's the fast one now. Chat's not old enough. Andrew, however, adjusts his age 21 ID, raising his eyebrows and looks down upon the rest of chat as he orders an alcoholic beverage. We approach the tavern. Thought you were on Molly, huh? That's a crime. Thought you were on Molly. Dang it. Okay, when I hover on top of the tavern and I see it's giving me little fight marks, thus indicating to me, hey, this might be going into a battle out over here. Looking around at our other tiles. I don't know that I want to put a campsite out over here, though. Because then I wouldn't be able... Because I don't think there's that much area left to explore over here. And so having it down at this area of the map wouldn't make it particularly useful. I'd like it out over here on the left a little bit more. So let's just go ahead and head right into the tavern. Actually, wait. We've got one guy, one guy, one guy. You hear and smell the tavern before you see it. We fight! What be an accountant ledger? This here be our treasure map, and we found fair and square. You will have to take it from our cold dead hands. Well, if you say so. Ow! Ah, blocked. Ow! Then they hit Chopin anyway. I don't like it. Stop that. They also have a pretty good amount of HP here. Let's go ahead and daze one of them. Unless I fail at the attack and said just 2 damage. We're going to have Molly go ahead and use one of those God's Beards in order to heal up. And look at this. Now we're going to be able to attempt to do big damage to this here tipsy pirate. But you can note how this normal strike, 4 symbols, with a 76% chance, but only 15 damage. The cleave can do 23, but it only has 50% for each of these slots. What? How? Oh. While you were encouraged over there by Chopin, you still only got 2. And then you get just whacked by that guy. Oh, but you did manage to dodge out of the... Ow! 8 damage remains. 8 health. Now we can alto the tipsy pirate, and we can almost kill him. I'd almost like to daze one of these other guys. Then again, if we both attack him, Molly and Chopin, we could probably take him out. So we're going to opt for that. So now he's only got 5 health, which should make it so that we gonna cautiously use a focus here, just to guarantee his death. That way we've only got 2 people left to attack me. Encouraged again! And again, Andrew gets terrible rolls. Only half of them hit. Ow! Oh my god. Andrew sweats with 1 HP remaining. Okay, let's go ahead and daze this guy. Or attempt. I'm going to use one of my focus points. There we go. You can see it delays combat action, so it pushes back his attack move in the timeline up there at the top. And now, rather than attack with Molly, we're just gonna go ahead and use God's Beard again. Because otherwise, if any of the guys attack Andrew, he would have died unless he managed to defend or dodge. Alright, Andrew, take him out. Kill that guy. Andrew only gets 2 rolls of success again. These pirates sin fucking around. Sin fucking? All fucking is sin fucking. It's true. There's no wholesome, you know, fucking. It's only sinful. I refuse to roll well. No! How else are we supposed to kill these guys, though? Thank you, Chopin, at least, for encouraging Molly to do well. Look at that. Andrew would have been able to kill him if he just got that last singular point. I mean, fucking is, by definition, wholesome. Thanks, princess. $24 gold. Oh my god, Chopin is wealthy! And we've got a book of lore. I'm sorry, Caco. No need to say sorry. I laughed. Lockpicks. Now, that's, I would say, would go with whoever has the most talent, which is Chopin over here. You can go ahead and take that. Golden root for the 3 focus. I'm not going to use it right now, even though we are down with the focus points, because I want to go ahead and go rest in town. So I might be able to just use it at that point. Or regain some focus from that. Let's go ahead and put it on Andrew, though. Ah! That was loud. I don't think we can rest at the Shady Port. We'd have to walk all the way back to Woodsmoke if we wanted to rest. Otherwise, it's Orton. Bandit in the forest. Where's that at? That guy? I guess then what we're going to do is we're going to start... Wait a second. They leveled up, so all their health got regained. Oh! Look, so we don't need to go over and rest. We can just continue out here in the wilds. Fighting the bad guys, fighting these beastmen, taking some more cold damage. As Molly, well, we don't want Molly to go engage in combat with that guy because Andrew over here is too far away. We'll stop right there. Ow! Alright, how far are you gonna get? Just right. Woo! Hey! Andrew, look! You found some mushrooms! You spot an unusual looking mushroom growing on the rotten stump of a sunken tree. Now, you could get an item, or you could get poisoned, you could get unwell, or you could just die. However, we are also able to use 1 focus, so I think we're going to go ahead and use that, guaranteeing that, at the very least, you won't die, and giving you a much better chance of finding that item. I hate mushrooms! Too bad. Guess what? You've got a cave mushroom now. Not to be mistaken with their poisonous counterparts. Cave mushrooms are perfectly safe and has the ability to stave off death when consumed. Well, I don't... Wait, 2 of them? I thought we were just gonna get 1. Wow, you love mushrooms? Well, Andrew hates them. So, maybe you could take them from Andrew, huh? Scammed! Rigged! Andrew says, stuffing the mushrooms into his pockets. Alright, Chopin. Get him. Ambush there, not looking so good, so how about we, Also, I guess I'll go ahead and explain too our other options aside from just ambush. We can also sneak, which will go through the enemy hex. So if we wanted to try to say, I don't really want to fight him, but I do want to get past him so I can continue on moving, you can sneak. And obviously retreat, pretty straightforward, where we just return to the previous hex, so we maybe walk into something and we're like, we don't really want to do that. So we turn around and we walk away. We're just gonna head and fight as normal. Warlock has 1 magic defense. Beastman Warrior has 2 physical defense. They went ahead and attacked first and did some decent damage. Andrew continuing to hang around low HP again now. We're going to have Chopin. Actually, if Chopin was able to get a perfect hit off here, it would be able to just pierce through that 1 damage point. I kind of feel like the Beastman Warlock is going to be more annoying. Oh, and Chopin even successfully piercing it. Nice job, Chopin. Wow. But Now, if I was able to hit this, even with 1 resistance, okay, we're gonna blast him. Alright, see, and then we've killed that guy with the 6 damage. And now we turn our attention. I get distracted by the book in the background. Alright, wand. Now, if we opt for high damage, and we get enough points off, then even with -2, we'd be able to kill this guy. But if we have this has a higher likelihood with our 76% chance, then that -2 would be a total of 14. I think we might have a better percentage. And yes, there we go. Andrew killing this guy. Thus, ending the fight without any additional attacks from the enemy. I continue to huck all my gold over at Chopin. As Chopin then continues on. Oh! There's closed contest. Now we can continue the quest. So that is our next main quest objective. However, I kind of want to go... Oh. Bandit Camp is level 2. It makes me a little bit nervous. Chopin, how about you go check out what's happening over here at the closed contest, huh? Sorry, folks. We're out of drink from a thirsty customer last night. Your friend's book? Yes, I have it, but it's not an accounting ledger. It's a diary? A small book filled with someone's intimate secrets. It smells of rose petals? My diary now. Chopin the Money Mule. It makes sense because they are the musician of the group. They just run around playing music and get all the money. Oh boy, I hope she didn't read any of that. I've got bad news. Well, thanks for dealing with all that. I'll have the payments to the dock workers made right away. I trust we can keep this matter between us. Here's a little something for you. Oh, free boat. Exchanges needed in any port to receive a merchant boat. Thank you. You are now free to use the ports and head north. Ooh. Alright, that's our next goal location. I would suggest taking your time to getting to Frostbite Peak. It is a hostile place and you best be prepared. So, if you are in the area, you might want to stop by here. An armory in the Shivering Woods. That's quite a ways up there. Oh, and there's also a boat right there. Actually, that's a merchant ship, so that isn't really anything that's bad. But we can see it is quite a ways off there. from our next goal location. So we kind of want to finish exploring around down here first. You know, complete this little side quest so we can get our tinfoil hat. Nothing wrong with reading someone's diary. I read chats all the time. Not my diary! Oh, Andrew, what? You just go around peeping on people's diaries, looking at their secrets? Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm looking at my inventory, and we don't have any God's beards right now. So I think what we're gonna... Yeah, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have Molly walk around over here. We're not going to use the tinder pouch. Well, you know, let's go ahead and do it. We'll use the tinder pouch, we'll rest, and then that will allow Andrew to just come on over and walk into... Andrew, what the heck? You're too slow! Pick up the pace, buddy! Andrew just does a casual walk over next to the camp, staring at it and go, that's a long ways, though. I'm just gonna stay here, okay? Also, hello there, slime. Welcome! I hope mine says usually throws chairs after mod checks. Andrew reads my diary. Andrew is super cool. Can't believe Dagnardio lies in his diary. Everyone knows Dagnardio hates Andrew. Alright, Chopin does not need any focus points, so they can just rest. Nighttime. Now, I wonder if we'd be able to run fast enough up here to the night market to see what they're selling. I'm kind of imagining not, as night looks like it only takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns. Don't tell everyone, Caco! Oh, jeez, you're right. Oh, and I hear I've said it live on stream. Oh, jeez. I don't want to engage in combat on this turn because I want to get Andrew up here. He's, we're going next anyway. Alright, Andrew, come on up here to camp where it's nice and safe and cozy. Go on, take a rest now. Alright, Andrew says, begrudgingly taking a nap. And now we can fight the battle. Oh, a stone hero. Stone heroes replenish a character's focus and grant XP, but may only be attributed to once. And now here we go with the bandit camp. Our chance of success is terrible, so we're just going to fight. Man, our characters are so slow. These enemies keep going before we do. 14 points! Well, at least Molly dodged that second attack. Oh, jeez. Okay. Let's go ahead and kill Bandit on the left first, because they don't have any armor. So we'll be able to kill them faster. Molly. Get him. Encouraged, even. Andrew, you got this. 16 damage, 76% chance, 16, come on! Get him! Yes! Death reigns. I believe all encounters scale to highest level party member. I gave too many statues to one character too often. Oh no, so then you look at your team and it's like, level 1, level 1, level 4. Ooh. Huh. Great. Oh, even hitting them critically. Nice job, Chopin. Unfortunately, Molly over here. Pathetic hit. Now, we don't want to do just the strike, because with 4 minus 16 is only going to do 12 at maximum, so we're not going to be able to kill them regardless. So we might as well opt for the more heavy attack. Only doing 6 damage. That's fine. Ah! Molly, no! He just one-shot her! She goes down! Now I can revive... I've only ever revived a player in combat, so I don't know how it functions. Like after, so I'm just going to go ahead and revive her now, using up one of my life pool points. Our drug dealer! Molly! Get revenge! Oh, you weren't even able to kill him because you missed that last hit. Dang it! At least now we got revenge on them. That's right, Chopin. Play your loop. And now we can equip it on Molly. Look at that. Look at Molly's new hat now. Well. Battle Staff. Using the eye points. I don't think anybody really focuses on awareness. You can see like Andrew over here, terrible. We want Chopin to keep their little musical instrument over here. No good for Molly. So really this battle staff here is just going to be sold. We'll put it on Chopin for selling. Same case with the bandit bow. It's kind of a shame that we didn't get items that are very useful to them, but what can we do? And now I'm looking at Chopin. Chopin still has max health and is max focus, so she doesn't actually need to go back to camp. So we're gonna go ahead. Looking at their XP levels. We got 40, 39, 45. They're all relatively close. I think we're going to go ahead and have Chopin tribute to it for the EXP. Let's continue along. Anything, Chopin? Nope, nothing. A shame. Ooh, something just popped up there. However, with it being Molly's turn, yeah, right, Molly is taking another nap at the camp. That way we are not extremely low on health. Andrew's turn, since camp's still here, same case for her. Want to make sure we're all nicely healed up. Chopin, however, is going to take refuge over at the port. You have a ship deed. Would you like to launch your new boat here? No. Not at the moment. I'm thinking I might actually launch it here because the boats have a lot higher movement than just being able to walk across the land. So we might go ahead and launch it and use it to navigate up here to the upper part, up above Orton. Now, since it's their turn, we end it. Oh, and there goes our camp. Molly, 2 movement, really? Guess the cold getting to her. She's like, but it's cold outside. My legs are sore. I'm tired. I can't go that far. This is a fun co-op also, chat, if you didn't know. Yes, this game does also have a co-op mode. I haven't played it in co-op, so I don't know what it's like. Devious Enchanter. A scruffy, wild-eyed man suddenly appears. I have a game for you, traveler. So, our chances determine your fate. 12 XP, 8 XP, nothing, minus 8 XP, or a random curse. Andrew looks at the Devious Enchanter. I look at Pope, raiding the channel. Pope, hello, welcome, thank you for the raid, appreciated. I hope you had a nice stream, and I see you were, as your setting was put on just chatting with whatever you were doing, I hope you had a good time. I hope explosions and tragedy were not occurring. And now, Andrew over here rolls the dice. Andrew gets a terrible roll, and the Devious Enchanter steals his XP and runs away. No! Dang enchanters! So devious. My XP! Now Andrew's really far behind with 31 versus Chopin's 57. Oh, jeez. Andrew is the most unlucky ever. Nothing goes well for them besides the mushrooms. Your stream went well, no explosions or tragedy. Oh, excellent. We don't like having tragedy, now do we? Hang on. I wanted to okay, we did launch the boat. Now, you can observe when I hover over the boat with all of these blue grid squares that appear now, that shows the range that I'm able to pick up my party members at. So even though Andrew and Molly are all the way over here, I can just hop on the boat and pick up the party, and then boom, everybody's on the boat now. And now we can just nicely sail along the shoreline. More just prep for writing a family history down and all? Ah, I see. Also, hello there, Sick. Welcome. That seems abusable. Maybe. You know, just get out here on the ocean and save your poor guy. You know, they're out here hiding on the other side of the forest and they're sweating nervously. You just pick them up and save them, no problem. Now, who I really want to get into town over here really is Chopin. What we're going to do is we're going to send Molly aboard. And she doesn't have a lot of money for buying the God's Beards here. But when you have your multiple characters on a singular space at the same time, you're able to share the gold amongst your party. So you can see when I hover over it in particular, it has share gold with party members up to 1 hex away. So we're going to want to take advantage of Chopin's heavy pockets, that way we can actually buy stuff. So we're going to just wait here for a minute with Molly in town. And we will have Andrew wait on the boat. Chopin hopping off to head over to the Orton. As we check out the market. We're going to use money when we're on Molly's turn in order to upgrade her pipe. Because when I hover over, you can see one of the things it does is it upgrades it so that God's Beard will heal 30 HP. And because Molly has that party heal, that 30 HP will apply to the entire party, not just her. So we're going to go ahead and buy at least 1 God's Beard. And I'm going to pause too and look at what we've got for equipment. We've got this knotted staff, which does magic damage, blast and time jump, 15 damage against the undead, health regen. The party heal I don't care about because Molly already has that. And the skill support range, which means with those hex tiles out on the grid map, as the loot currently has already skill support range, then it's not like we are getting something different if Chopin was the one to use this, which she wouldn't be. We want to keep a loot on her. And now if I click the shift button, you can see what the different attacks do. So blast does 9 max damage, single target, and then time jump is target a friendly instead and gives them rush. We've also got a tambura and a broken loot. So my simple loot right now does alto and dazzle. Alto being able to pierce, dazzle being able to stun. A tambura would give me a higher damaging attack and also give us basso, which can do the splash damage, kind of like the strike or shockwave that Andrew's old hammer had. And then dazzle can do 5 max damage, single target, daze, which makes it kind of overall a more powerful weapon versus the simple loot. So I think we will go ahead, because if we look over to compared to broken loot, the speed down is very nice, but otherwise the broken loot is just kind of So we're going to buy the tambura for Chopin, buying and equipping it. And if I look over at Heavy Sword, that's the sword that Andrew already has got, so we don't need to purchase that. Leather Vest, giving additional armor and resistance. Hide Boots, giving armor, resistance, health regen, and 2 Vit, which wouldn't be too bad for Andrew, so we're going to buy that for him. And still have 46, so we're going to buy an additional God's Beard, and then we'll use the remainder of the cash money over for Molly. We're going to also open up our inventory then, and then give that, and that. And actually, since we're still here, we're going to sell the bandit bow, and we're going to sell the battle staff. And now we end the turn. Is it possible to give items to other players? And that answers that, yeah, as I just send the items to the other. It is the same case, like with the cash money, though, is that you have to have the characters in close enough range in order to send the items to each other. And now, with it being Molly's turn, we will spend it in order to buy... Wow. Apparently I can't to buy that elm pipe. Not being able to gold share unless I click on it, and now I can. Okay, share gold 1. Give. There we go. And now I buy it. And the next upgrade will cost us 80 gold in order to make it do 45 healing instead. Alright. Back to the boat. Chopin is really stingy. As Chopin looks over at Molly, and Molly's like, I only need 1 more gold to upgrade the pipe. And Chopin's like, fine, and then hands a singular piece of gold. Molly now broke. Alright, now before we just straight off head off into the ocean, I'm gonna peek over at this tile. Because you can see how it has this still gold outline question mark. When the hexes are gold lined with those little question marks, it means we can't quite see what's there, and there might be something hiding. So when we get close enough to the tile, we can see if there is something secret there, and in this tile's case, there was nothing, so nothing popped up. So now we head off into the oceans. Wait. I almost forgot about the hide boots, which we want to give on over to Andrew. Now she's got some very fashionable Ugg boots. Come on, go on, put them on, Andrew. But I don't really like them. Too bad you're wearing them. Oh my god, but look at how she looks now. She's so stylish. Well, I think okay, no, I did put on the Tambura on Chopin already. Alright, great. We continue on. I forgot to go look at the night market. Hang on. Still nighttime. Which means we can go ahead and have Chopin just real quick go on and peek at the night market. Okay. So our offerings at the night market. We've got a blood orb, which is combat use only for extra damage. Lightning orb that does some direct damage and a chance to shock. A mule drinking this mysterious concoction will temporarily boost attack damage by 25%. Attract enemies in combat. A passive skill distraction. The Lumotus Luminous gives 1 max focus and 4 awareness. Bandit glaive, weapon, druid bow, ooh, that looks fancy, but nobody uses that. The Balin's Embrace and Goblin Knife. Let's see, that one uses speed, and this one uses awareness, which is not a stat anybody is focused on, so we don't care for it. So, looks like there's nothing that's particularly stand out for anybody that we can also use. I guess this mystical hat isn't terrible. 1 armor, 1 resistance, evasion, and a max focus. It's not bad, but I don't think I want to spend my money on this item. So let's go ahead and just have Chopin then run back. And even though They can't quite make it to the boat. We're able to pick them up now. Come on. Streamer, you dropped this. Oh, that's my crown. I pick it up. I put it on my head. I keep it a secret that this crown doesn't actually belong to me, but I'm going to pretend it does. Thank you, Kitty, for picking this up for me. Hello, welcome, and thank you for resubscribing for 13 months. Appreciated. As I head out into the open seas. And I'm actually going to pause for just a moment because I need a bathroom break. So, let me see. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. And I see you're commenting on the spooky guy that's up here. Now, when it appears on the timeline, these spooky type characters, they are scourges. So they are sort of special characters or events that kind of happen out in the world that when they wake up, that they cause some additional effect to your world, and if you're able to locate them beforehand, you can defeat them and eliminate them from the timeline and prevent that from ever happening. Or when they get to the end of the timeline, they then wake up, activate, and then you can go defeat them. And because when they wake up, it shows you where they're at that point. We can continue across the ocean. Kind of exploring, giving a little peek around at the same time. Any little islands? Hello? Any nice little oases out on the seas? I'm saying a lot of nothing. Now, is this a little town right here? No, that's Dark Carnival. Well, I don't have a Dark Carnival ticket, so I can't go there. I see there is a little port that we can stop at. And I can see this icy hollow over here. Is a town that's apparently under siege and surrounded by enemies. I guess we can go try and help them out, then. Alright, Andrew. Go! Lead the way. We'll follow you into battle. RC Hollow is under siege. Help defend it. Okay. Oh, level 2. Sea Oasis, isn't that just an island? An island with fresh water, maybe. Yeah, because you can't drink seawater. Incoming! Yeah. Ow! Ow! Why they gotta focus down poor Chopin? Look at me already now. 13 health? Like they're called snow goblins. Okay. Our options here, we can do 11 magic damage. We can attempt for a little bit lower accuracy to do the baso for possible splash damage. Or we can dazzle, which would daze them and take them down on the timeline, which I think is going to be the best thing to do here. I'm gonna go ahead and focus on the one in the middle. Actually, since this dazzle is a physical damage, and since they have some armor, I'm instead going to opt to attack the guy on the side here. Hitting it perfectly and successfully dazing him. And let's go ahead and haste here. And I'm going to haste Andrew, that way she's able to attack more frequently and a little bit sooner. Okay, since this snow goblin is dazed, they will be able to attack right here though regardless, so maybe we can kill them before it's their turn. Yep, that's a death. Calling snow goblins snoblins. Calling snot goblins snoblins. How are you supposed to tell the difference if you call them both snoblins? And look at poor Chopin over here, nearly dead. Stop it. Stop bullying poor Chopin. Kill him. Kill him. That's right. Revenge for our friend musician. I hate them. I'm going to now try to daze this guy. Take that. Get dazed and reduced. Alright, since everybody has kind of low, or I guess not super low HP, but because of how low Chopin is in particular, I am going to use one of the God's Beards. Just in case. And now get them, Andrew. Alright, only 8 damage remains. Oh! Chopin. Fucking hell, when the camera rotated around and Chopin just has 3 fucking arrows sticking out of her and she's just like, I'm fine. Right? Chopin can dance too, that's right. Look at her spin around like that. She's the best at dancing. Chopin. Chopin? I'm giving it all to Chopin as always because of her 10% extra gold gain because of her loot, giving her more cash money. Getting a portal scroll, which creates a magic portal at your current location to a destination of your choosing within a small radius, determined by user's intelligence. Which means if Molly over here has it, they'll be able to teleport the furthest. Goblin Bow is worthless to us. We're going to go ahead and just give it to Molly. That way Molly can sell it so that they can get a little bit of cash. We've got a Dancing Nettle. Use this herb while traveling to gain 2 extra movement. Use it during combat to gain extra speed. Well, our speedster here is kind of nobody, technically. We'll give it to Molly in case they get more low movement rolls on the map, and then they could speed themselves up a bit. Great work, but I don't think they were done yet. What? No! A second wave? Chopin dodging that arrow, and then they're hasting it. They're gonna be able to attack again. Ouch! Getting a perfect hit off and another perfect hit off on Molly. Oh my god, these guys are getting such good rolls. What about me? Well, I guess we'll go ahead and focus on Snow Goblin. Actually, let's focus on Snow Goblin Shaman. I'm going to daze them, since that is a physical damage attack. And Molly will not attack him because we've only got magic attack. We've got speed up that we could use on Andrew, but I don't think that's going to help us that much. So let's attack Snow Goblin on the right. Doing slight damage, but we should be able to kill the Shaman here with Andrew as long as they don't totally... Never mind, they totally fucked up the roll. Ow! I look nervously. Oh no. Oh, holy shit. Well, looks like when Molly's turn rolls around, I guess we're gonna go ahead and use a God's Beard now, aren't I? Now, I'm looking at the damage. If I use something like Melody, or if I use Basso, unless I get perfect, I'm not going to be able to kill him, regardless of what I use. Like the days here, I would have to hit it perfectly. With the Basso, I'd have to hit it perfectly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use both of my focus up, killing them, and then dealing the splash damage. Unfortunately, my blast attack here doesn't quite do enough damage to kill off the Snow Goblin. So we're going to attack the level 3. Wait, no. It's Molly's turn. We're using the God's Beard to heal everybody. Yeah, heal. Yeah, almost not healing because I'm getting distracted wanting to kill my enemy. We're going to use the 16 damage and just take out the guy on the right here. And now all we have left is level 3 Snow Goblin. Ouch! Who I don't like because of the splash damage they're able to do. Kill him! That's right, Chopin. Perfect hit with 11 damage. Now it's your turn, Molly. Get them. 1 damage left. Ah, and Chopin just casually spinning out of the way of his attack. And then he dies. And now we get money. I'm gonna share this one across though, that way Molly has a little bit on them. Black candy. Permanent +1 to physical damage. You know who loves candy? Andrew. And we've also got this fancy vest, 4 armor, 4 resistance, talent, and luck. This actually makes it best for Chopin because of that bonus to talent. We're gonna put it on them. I do. You love candy too! Well, it's too late. I've already given it to Andrew to eat. Show that you're best with ye. Wait, okay, last wave. Well, at least this is the only one remaining. Though I don't have any more God's beards left, so, I look up at my 2 life pool, I look over at Molly, who only has 7 health left. When I went to go, defend this town, I didn't realize it was going to be a multi-part fight like this. Alright. Well, at least we've got some focus points up here with Chopin. Let's go ahead and... I think we'll do the splash damage attempt. Perfect. Dealing everybody a little bit of damage, though it's not really doing much to this shaman over there since they've got their magic resistance. But now if I get down the Snow Goblin Assassin a little bit, that will give us a better chance, yes, of being able to kill them straight up with Andrew. Get him! Get him! Go! Encouraged by Chopin, they die! Yes, a level 4 assassin? Yeah, when we're all over here at just level 1? Except Chopin, who is level 2. Except now we've got Molly. Dead. Also, you have the mushrooms. Don't they help with reviving? According to the description, however, it might only apply to the person who's holding them. They might also have to eat them. I'm not entirely sure how the mushroom works. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to use Chopin's turn to resurrect Molly, or if I maybe want to wait around and just attack Snow Goblin for now. I don't really want to daze the one on the right, because I won't get through their physical armor. So what we're going to go ahead and do is just focus on the shaman. Not dazing them because I didn't get the perfect hit. Maybe if we can cleave them? Okay, so you do just straight up use it, which also appears that you don't... Like, resisting death. Saves life up to 3 times for a short duration. Okay, so that's how the mushroom works. It gives you a sort of buff effect. So since Andrew has 2 HP, it's pretty much guaranteed anything that Andrew gets hit with will kill him. But with eating that mushroom, we should be alright for 3 attacks. So now we're going to try to kill the Snow Goblin. Which unfortunately was not able to quite make it that time. And see? There we go. Cave Mushroom helping once. Since the other guy attacked Chopin, that didn't do anything for us. Okay, since Andrew still has the Cave Mushroom up, I'm going to use my magic damage on Snow Goblin on the right. Actually, let's just go ahead and let's just kill him. Take them out. And then we can just deal as much damage as we're able to this guy. Which is nothing, because we didn't do enough damage. I should have just used my revive. That's what I'm going to do for this round. We're going to have Chopin just attack, because they're able to get through the armor. And then on Andrew's turn, which now, because we had been pledged to that sanctum, it prevented Chopin's death. But now they don't have that haste boost anymore. So we bring them back to life, and then we can blast them with Molly. Because Molly rolled that perfect roll, it didn't die. There we go! Success! Everything's fine. Everything's fine! We've also got some Splinted Greaves. 4 armor, 2 strength, loss of speed. But that means we're going to put it on Andrew. Even though we bought these boots from Andrew earlier on, because of that armor increase and the extra strength, I think that makes it more worthwhile. And then we'll just give the boots to somebody else. No level for Andrew. Oh, just not quite enough EXP. But now we get a chest. We're going to have Chopin open it. Imagine if this chest was a mimic, and here I am opening it up after the battle, and it's like, ah, surprise! No! Alright. Gold to Chopin. Collect up this herb. Ooh, fancy vest. I've already got that on Chopin. And I'm looking between my characters. I think we'll put it on Molly, since Andrew has the new pair of shoes and the like. Oh! Look, we're able to put this leather armor on Andrew instead. Yeah, and fortunately, Andrew is the one that is in town here. Even if he'd been over at the boat, we wouldn't have taken the 1 damage while we were on the boat. So we are okay there. Careful, you've sustained injuries. If your health reaches 0, you'll be temporarily incapacitated. Rest at inns, safe camps, or use healing herbs to recover your health. Okay. Let's, wait. We had... want to give the high boots to somebody else here. Do we get any subtractions? Nope, no losses of any stat. And neither of the other two, Molly or Chopin, has any boots. We'll go ahead and give them to Chopin, I think. Send them over. Ooh. Well, we can't do it currently because they're not close enough. No, I can't die, says Andrew. Barefoot in the snow. What? No, they've got shoes. They're just not very fancy shoes. It's fine. See, look at that. Just a pair of normal leathery boots. Alright, so with our quests available, we can get an item, which is just a tinder pouch, or we can do a bounty in order to get some more money. I'm gonna peek at the market. Can we buy those tinder pouches? Oh, 63 gold, huh? That means, technically then, the tinder pouch here is worth 3 more gold? I heard bare feet and I came as fast as I could. Princess is here for the feet. Where's the feet? Princess looks around, but doesn't see any. They've been misled. Well, apparently that's where our mini quest is, which are fancy vest, kinda covered up. Excuse me, inventory. Okay, I'm peeking at what we have available here in the shop as well. We've got a scholar stick. We've got just a torch. You know, run around with some fire. Hit enemies with torch. Which both of them just do damage. So it has the same amount of physical damage as my heavy sword right now. The bonus with the heavy sword is it does have that heavy attack, which allows it to do a greater amount of damage. This torch is just able to hit with some damage and ignite the enemy as its special, which does damage over time. Or there's a flaming swing, which also can still ignite and can do splash damage. So that's a potential. Now with our other 2 choices, we have a war axe and a war pick. So the bonus with the war axe is that it too has a heavy attack, but the war pick has a pierce attack, which would let us hit through any enemies that have armor. And the war pick though only has the single hit option that has no other type of attack. Whereas with the war axe, we do have multiple. However, I'm not sure, since these only have a little bit more attack, all of them, 15, 16, 14, only a little bit more than the heavy sword. Saving up money and being able to upgrade, like, Molly's weapon would be better. This game does look pretty fun. I imagine multiplayer is a hoot. I would love to play this in multiplayer. I think so. They do have a local multiplayer option, which then I believe means that you could just, you know, casually go onto Steam and do their... I forget what Steam calls it again. Whatever their Steam Remote Play. There we go. That's it. Thank you. And then only one person would need to own the game. And then you would just need 2 other friends that actually have an interest in playing with you. Now we certainly want to buy some God's Beard. I'm going to kind of pause on that for the moment. And with Andrew, I'm going to have them stay at the inn. I don't know how much the inn stay is going to restore HP-wise, but it's a lot cheaper than going to the healer. So we're just going to go to the inn and see how much that heals. With 29 HP, could be better, but not terrible. Friends, I've never heard of such a thing. Oh. I guess then as yeah, 10 gold isn't too bad for that. You know, you can go over into, say, if you're part of a community, go there and be like, hey guys, does anyone want to play this game with me? And you might be able to get somebody. Now, we don't want to pick up party because we want to disembark here and head into town. So then as Chopin over here, we're going to buy up the God's Beards. Again, as I'm looking down at our options for equipment, I believe that heavy sword was two-handed, so we don't care about buying the shield over here. So we'll just buy that. And you can see over here on this left-hand column that says stock. That's how much they have of the items. So they only have 3 God's Beards. Hey guys, does anyone want to play this game with me? See? And then there you go. Then somebody else just has to have the game if you yourself don't have it. Or you get the game yourself and you go, hey, now I have it. And now you can play with me. And then hope that the other person that does want to play it but is intimidated and says, oh, but they wouldn't want to play with me. Come on. Come on. Alright, Molly, you into town too. And then we can go ahead and send all of the God's Beards over to you. Ding, ding, ding. And ta-da! Molly's now pockets all filled up with the herbs. The weed. Oh, there's our armory that we want to go. I think we're going to go ahead and go fight this bird right here so we can try to get up some more EXP. You know, get Andrew leveled up. Go! Except Andrew's not close enough. We wait here. I don't have it, and I don't really want to play it, but I think you're cool, Lawless. It's okay, I was just doing a bad bit. No, Lawless Princess is lying! Doing one of those, hey, what if we pushed our Minecraft beds together? Haha, just kidding. Unless one of the fake bits, where you're pretending you're joking, but in actuality, you do wish you had somebody. Go, Andrew! Get the bird! See, Andrew! It's the bird from Elden Ring. We're gonna kill it. Caco sees right through me. My eyes pierce your intentions. Look at that, the bird's all focused down Andrew, almost killing him again. Just like in Elden Ring. This is why we need Chopin to have a more powerful instrument. Look at this. This is not... We need to be stronger. I hate birds. The birds stare you down. They don't like you either. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and target the one in the middle. We're gonna use focus to increase our chances perfect. Come on, Chopin, I believe in you. Yes! Yes! I hit all of them. All right, Molly, it's your turn now. You can kill one of them. Wait, we can totally kill this middle bird. Come on. Hit him. Yes. Another death. All right, this will be easy for you, Andrew. They've got 10 health. Look at that. 17 damage. What is with this feeble curse? Where did you even get this curse from, Andrew? Who cursed you like this? We're gonna have to go back to town and, like, bless you to spend money and get it removed. Aha! See? And then we kill another bird, and then there's only one left to attack us. Did we get that curse when we ate the mushroom, maybe? Now, Chopin over here is essentially fucked. No matter what you use, you don't have enough damage to kill this last bird. So I suppose we'll just go ahead and use a normal melody to just deal as much damage as we can. Then whoever attacks next doesn't have to do quite as much. However, Chopin's still not powerful enough to kill. So then look at that, because of you, because you weren't able to get a perfect hit, Molly, Chopin got hit instead. Fucking the bird dodged again. Chopin, kill the bird. Thank you. Looks like another one. For the chopping block! Yeah! I guess we'll go ahead and put all the money on Andrew this time, even though you don't get that little gold bonus. Use this herb to gain 8 XP. Definitely, thank you. Andrew needs that one. Use this herb to replenish the refocus. Don't need that right now. Okay, sometimes when I type, it puts my chat into ghost mode or something? What does that mean? Ghost mode? What does that mean? Phil doesn't know? Well, he doesn't know. They're looking over at Slime, and Slime's like, I'm supposed to just be a pile of goop, but I keep turning into a phantasmic pile of goop. This isn't right. Same thing happens where sometimes when I click the chat box to type, it types all my letters backwards. You know what, Slime? That actually happened to me the other day as well. When I started typing, I think I kind of backspaced it a little bit to modify what I was typing, and then it started typing backwards, and I'm like, what the? It's so annoying! I don't know what causes it, but it only happened to me one time so far. And hello there, foolish bandit. Welcome! I think we're gonna keep Chopin in town for the time, and take another rest at the inn. I've never had that bug happen before on Twitch, though, where it starts typing backwards, so I'm looking over at, like, their viewer list change, you know? Maybe Twitch is making some chat functionality modifications that's resulting in these weird bugs? I also hate when you go to type and you mute and pause the stream. Oh yeah, when you're just selected on the window, but you're accidentally not selected into the chat. So instead, your keyboard clicks are being read as hotkeys. So then you're pausing and accidentally muting the stream instead. Wait. I think it's some sort of setting with Twitch or an add-on. I think if you mean, like, typing on the keyboard that's causing the stream to pause and the like, I would imagine those are Twitch default. Since, like, YouTube has hotkey or keyboard hotkeys for it as well. A lot of websites tend to have that. We're on Molly, we're staying at the inn, and we're not going to leave the town quite yet. Andrew is heading back to the town so he can also spend money to visit and be blessed. Please remove this curse. Thank you. It's like the blinking icon to type is there, but when you start, it's like, oh, okay, new pause, open new tab. So you think you're, or it somehow deselects you out of chat and swaps you away, and so you start just entering them as hotkeys instead. Yeehaw! Oh no, Ravenhook is under siege too? Oh. That means we'd have to go and fight them as well. Well, I guess for now, let's head over to the armory for our mission objective. However, with Andrew only having one movement point, I think we're just gonna stay in Waiting Town here. Can't quite run all the way there. But, oh, huh? You'll stumble upon Snow Cave. Mini dungeons are short, but cannot be escaped until they are cleared. What? Level 5? I look back at my previous area. Maybe I should go back to here and maybe fight some enemies? And not hang out up here where we're fighting guys that are, you know, level 4? Chopin turns back around. This place is way too hard. Maybe a little bit out of level for us. Which I think is what the guy said anyway when we were talking to him. He was like, maybe you want to prepare before you head overseas to that new area. And I'm just like, nah, let's get on the boat and go exploring to the icy hollow. And then we get there and we're like, Which means that side quest we grabbed from the town, we're not going to be completing. You can see it has a time limit of 17 rounds on it, so it's not gonna happen. We explore the seas. Hello? Any islands? Any boats to engage with? Is there any friends out here in the seas? Anyone? Ooh. No, that's just a rock wall. Here we thought we were in the ocean, when in actuality it's just a big, big lake. Still nothing. Aw, man, these oceans suck. What the? An iceberg? No! We go steering right into it, crashing and taking 1 damage. Ouch! Who's driving the ship? Andrew! Andrew! You're not supposed to drive into the icebergs! Oh, ooh. And I'm also observing there's something unknown over there. What could it be? Ooh? Just a little bit further. What the? Armor merchant ship? Why, yes, I would love to look at your wares. What do you have? A bone buckler? Don't care. Don't care about those caps. Hang on, I'm peeking at them again. Armor resistance, sturdy leather helm, I don't need... Do I need anything? Does everybody have armor on? Fancy vest, leather armor. Okay, so everybody is clothed with their tops. We don't have shoes on everybody, though. Chopin over there, shoeless. Hang on, didn't we have a pair of shoes? The extra pair of hide boots? I guess I didn't quite get that on anybody. We'll go ahead and give it to Molly. There you go. Ding. Okay. So our option for shoes here are explorer's boots, fancy shoes, apprentice shoes, and sturdy leather boots. And if we're looking over here at these fancy shoes that give 2 talent and 2 luck, Chopin. Shoeless. We'll give it to them. Yes. Now you got a pair of fancy boots. Some booties. Wow, look at them. Now they've got a wacky fishing cap, and they've got little curly shoes down there. Oh, so fancy. Boota. Well, we're also going to sell the simple loot that we have. Don't need that anymore. As something that can happen, is if your character gets confused, you can lose control of them. And something that will happen is they'll swap around their weapon mid-combat. So if you just have a bunch of random weapons equipped to your character, they might pull out something that you don't want them to have. So you want to make sure that you don't have just a bunch of whatever weapon pieces on them. Alright, what is this thing? A stone circle. Well, I'm glad that I went onto this with Molly then, who was our brain character. So we can either get 1 max focus, lose all focus, or a 1% chance of fighting. And we don't have the option with this to use any focus. We cannot focus for this space. So, alright, Molly, investigate. Yes! Yes! Haha! Now we've got 1 max focus extra on Molly. Yes. That fight must be really bad if it's so rare. Well, part of the reason that it's super rare is just from the fact that Molly has pretty decent intelligence. If, say, Andrew, who only has 40, was the one that went out to check out that space, it would have had a higher percentage chance of a fight happening. Alright, back on the boat. Let's go explore down here now. We can go fight this guy even. You know, get up some EXP. See, this guy's only a level 1 kobold. That's so much easier than the other guys we were seeing up north. Alright. Andrew, lead us into battle. What are you implying? Look. It's alright, Andrew. Some of us have got big brains like Molly. Whereas others, like you, have big muscle instead. Do you see Molly's arms over here? She's a wimpy baby. Unlike you. Strong. Powerful. Big muscles. Oh, there's only 1 kobold in this fight. Well, this is going to be pretty easy. We fight. Chopin leading up poorly by not getting a perfect hit. Molly also following up poorly, only getting 1 of the hex. Andrew, thank you, Andrew. Getting a perfect strike. I didn't know a kobold is a furry. Well, now you do. I put all the... Which is only 5 pieces, by the way. Give it all to Chopin. Pretty bold of him to challenge us 1v3. Actually, kobold would be a scaling. The only people who care about that kind of distinction are scalies themselves. I look at slime. Also, I'm going to go into my audio for a second and lower down the sound effects because I think it's been a little bit loud sometimes. Alright, Andrew. Go explore. Ooh. See, this dark cave at level 1 is way more manageable than the level 4 one we saw. But I don't want to go in quite yet because... Oh, wait a second. Everybody is close enough for Andrew to just grab everybody and rip them into the caves. Andrew points at the cave and is like, Guys, look, it's dark and spooky in there. I want to go exploring. Let's go. Ooh. Chopin was very excited, though, and played a little ditty as we entered in, inspiring the team. Ha! Chopin even resisting as the fairy attempted to get us as we entered in. Pixie, I'm targeting you and I want you to die. As I'm shortly pausing and kind of am looking over everybody else. Yeah, as long as we hit at least the perfect, I don't think a 3-point is going to kill them. Maybe normally it might, but with the 2 resistance it has. Dang it! Dodged! No! Stupid Pixie. Dark? Spooky? Man-made horrors beyond our comprehension? Oh boy, I can't wait to go exploring this cave. Now, unfortunately, because Molly's weapon sucks ass, it still only can do 8 magic damage, which would not allow us to kill the pixie, so we're going to go ahead and attack the Chaos Acolyte instead. Oh, thank you for the encouragement, Chopin. How nice of you. Oh, Andrew, blocking the Acolyte's attack. No problem. Andrew stares down the Acolyte and gives him a little finger point. However, she goes for the pixie, because we want to take them out. Jelly Cube attacks. Poisoned? I don't want to be poisoned. That does damage over time. Now the Hag's Bane, relieved of all curses. I could have fucking had Andrew take this thing instead of going over and getting blessed in the town. Well, too late. Alright, you're heading off, Dagnardio? Alright, thank you for coming around to watch. Appreciated. I hope you have a good day. Okay. Now, Chaos Acolyte with just armor, not magic resistance. We should be able to kill them. And I see that poison also reduces my... Because it says it has a penalty to stats, it also means it reduces my accuracy. We should be able to kill him regardless, though. Yep, with just 9 damage there. Da-da-da-da. Now, do we want to haste? I think we're going to haste Andrew. I'm actually pausing and pondering. Does that just make Andrew attack sooner? I don't think that has... When we used it last time, I don't think it actually gave them, say, an additional attack. So, let's just go ahead and deal a little bit of damage instead. And then it's Andrew's turn. Come on, big hit. I mean, I guess 5 damage is a big hit. If, like, you're comparing it to 1 damage, sure. Okay, come on. If Molly hits a perfect hit right here, we can kill him. Come on, Molly! Oh! You were only able to hit at all because of Chopin's encouragement! Dang it, and look, now because of you, Chopin took 11 damage! Molly! Thank you, Andrew, for actually getting a perfect strike off. Come on, we're going to continue along now. Though, unfortunately, the poison does not end at the end of the combat round. They are all still poisoned. And I think I only have 1 herb that cures poison, so I can't cure everybody. Let's go ahead and grab all of that. Now, we don't need to use it. And we've got a golden root on Molly and Andrew, so the last one is going to go on Chopin. Faded rune. Nobody has that right now. Who has the lowest resistance? We've got 10, 4, and 7. Resistance, you can see, saying it blocks the value of incoming magical damage. Let's go ahead and give it to Andrew. That way he's got just a little bit more right now. Cubes are bad shapes. They deserve to die, slime. What? But Jelly, Cube-chan! Crab Knight just looks angrily, stabbing the cube. No! Alright, now's my opportunity to, at the very least... Okay, what... Hang on, who had it? There we go. Okay, Andrew is actually the one that I want to use it on anyway. Because I care most about him doing the damage, because he's able to deal the most damage. So we consume the root. We don't need to use our heal right now, though Chopin ain't looking too great over there. Which is the only reason it makes it tempting. I might... Looking at my dungeon progress. I'm going to use the God's Beard anyway. For the purpose that Chopin is a little bit is only at half health and is poisoned. Did I actually use the Panax? There we go. Okay. I think I just sent it over. I don't recall. Regardless, now we're party healing. And now we will ready up, continue. Caco cares the most about me. Well, as our main damage dealer. Well, we've got a magnet trap here. Disarm, success 25, success 30, success 28. Oh, well, looks like Chopon's gonna try and do it. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, your turn, Andrew. Great, thank you! And so Andrew, with the lower luck, manages to win. Nice job. We continue. Aha! Stupid cut purse over here trying to rob me and failing its attack. That's right, cut purse. I'm looking between. Who do I want to attack? Now, if we target here the jelly cube, and if we get a perfect strike off, using a focus here, we can go ahead and get some split. Well, if we don't get a perfect strike, we can't get the splash damage, so I guess there goes that. Now, regardless of who Molly attacks, she's not going to be able to kill anybody, so let's go ahead and just attack the Goblin Warrior, since they have armor, which will make it so that Andrew can't do as much to them. Andrew, please kill the cut purse. Thank you. Excellent job, Andrew. Oh, Chopin. Also defending that attack, and now everybody's getting poisoned again, thanks to the cube. Very good. Alright, Chopin, we gotta kill this Goblin Warrior. If Chopin makes the perfect strike here, they're dead! Come on! Yes! And another one dies. Now all that remains is the jelly. Perish. Look how many turns we get to try and kill him, too, before it's their turn. Look at that! Andrew! That was a pretty good round. For me, that is. Not for them, but for me. Used to attract enemies in combat. Well, I guess we'll put that on Andrew. Oh. Now, the white loot is great for support purposes. But between... Molly is kind of on the side of our supporty character, Chopin. I think because of Molly's low magic damage. If Molly was able to deal a bit more because she had a better weapon, I wouldn't mind giving Chopin the little bit of a decrease just for the Dispel, Restore, Protect. Because if I open up that, with more info, you can see Restore with that Cure means I'm able to cure things like their poison effects. Or with the Protect, preventing them from being able to take any damage, which then as I phrase it like that, it might almost be good. We'll at least have it on Chopin. That way we can swap them to having on using the white loot. In particular, I might have her use it if we're able to get a better weapon for Molly, and just kind of keep it around for a little bit. Now we've got another fishing hat. And with only Andrew not having a hat upgrade, guess what? Andrew and Chopin both now have a fishing hat. And Molly just found a new God Spirit. Hey! Dispel, Restore, Protect sounds like a fantasy version of SCP. It really does. Also, hello there, Graviton. Hey, hello. Ooh, fancy chest. We open it. Huh? Ah, money. And some lore. And a medallion. Giving 3 strength means it's an Andrew necklace. Heavy bow. That means it's a gotta sell this item. traveling boots with 1 awareness, 1 speed, armor, evasion. Certainly not on Andrew, because I want him to keep the 2 strength boots. And I want to keep the fancy shoes on Chopin, because the talent and luck. So over here with Molly, whose shoes give armor, resistance, health regen, vit. And this gives armor and evasion. Awareness and speed, which... the increase to evasion isn't too bad, but... I think we'll pass on using it. And now I kind of wish somebody would make a game that's Dispel, Restore, Protect that is a fantasy variation of SCP. So instead of it being like all science, technology, laboratory, instead you're like in a big castle and all of the creatures are contained within like magical spheres. There isn't any technological lockdowns, but all the lockdown functionality is with magic. So maybe you have a big crystal and it's malfunctioning, and that's why all of your... what would it be then? DRP? DRP. That's when they all break out. You can make that game? Oh, me? Oh, that's true. I could be the DRPer. DRPer. The crystal is malfunctioning because you didn't charge it with your bros. And so then the DRP would be dick roleplay. Huh? With the jack-off crystals? The jack-off crystal that seals the creatures is malfunctioning. God dang it. I no longer like this concept! And so we go ahead and run on along. Oh, look at that. With all of this comedy happening, Andrew's having a great day, giving him a little bit of an extra movement boost to run in and attack the gosh dang birds. We're not going to ambush them though. Terrible success rates. We fight them. We charging our jack-off crystals with the boys? Well, yeah, it's the only way we can keep all of these creatures dispelled. Restored and protected. Yep, okay, there we go. Dispel, restore, protect. Alright, let's try and get splash damage attack off. Go, Chopin! Well, didn't succeed there, but hey, 9 damage ain't bad. That means you, Molly, finish off that crow. Thank you. Oh, even with Chopin's encouragement, couldn't do it. Let's go ahead and just try regular striking. With 2 misses, that's terrible. I guess I should have just attacked the large crow. But I was hoping I was going to be able to one-shot the other guy, and I didn't. Well, let's go ahead and try doing a splash damage attack, because if I'm successful, then boom! See, that takes out the guy on the left. And now Molly should have no problem killing him. Bye! Reading the actual thing instead of the letters. Look, sometimes you say J-O, crystals, and you say acronyms out loud, and it just sounds kind of... I could say instead Joe Crystals. Good old Joe Crystals. And then it's like you're saying a name instead. Imagine... You know there's Billy Crystal? Imagine then naming your kid Joe Crystal. And then everybody makes fun of them. Sin. Yeah. Also, hello there. Wait a second, Kitty, you've been here. You resubscribed earlier. That means I said hello already. I'm saying hello again anyway, then I guess. Oops, oh well. My coins. For Chopin. Charging the JoJo crystals with my standos up, boys! Oh my god, Gray. Oh my god. Hello there. Welcome. What? Just recharging my JoJo crystals with my stando. You know, the boys. The best part of saying Joe Crystal is that people who don't know about it have to Google it. I feel like that was the case with Petri. When somebody, because I feel like I remember her saying and like having a little screenshot about it and was like, when I had to Google this and learned what it was. And hang on, I turn around and look behind me, noting the stone circle. I casually walk over to it. Ban Gray! Andrew says, angry eyebrows, hands on hips. Andrew, I can't! And then Andrew looks angrily at his diamond badge and says, this is the time where I wish Caco hadn't demodded me. Mod Gray. Alright. Okay, good luck, Chopin. Nope, there goes all of Chopin's focus. Oh well, I guess you don't get an extra one like Molly did. Ooh, there's also a field of herbs up there. I would love to check that out. But Molly's just gonna sit here and wait next to the birds. Because they're a little bit, we don't want to fight right now. Because Chopin is all the way down there, not close enough to join into the fight. Come on, Chopin! Come on! Don't you want to fight the birds? Well, I guess. Yeah, of course you want to fight the birds. You hate birds just like Andrew does. What can you do, Welly? I can make commands and time out people. Yeah, good mom. And now, since it's a new day, the bird left. So now we don't have to fight them. Instead, we've got this herb field we can check out. And Molly does have the greatest amount of awareness. So she's going to go ahead and check it out. Oh, successful. I didn't even need to use one of my focus points. We got a dancing nettle collected. And then we can check out what this unknown thing is here in a deep pool. Now, sometimes when I attempt these, or when I leave, they will disappear. I think the deep pool might stay. I might have to attempt to dive in to get it. Well, are you gonna dive in, Molly? Molly looks back at me, nervously sweating. I don't know if I like the waters very much. Of course you do, Molly. I shove her in. She finds nothing. Well, that's better than losing a turn or HP or something. Oh well. Keep on your journey, Molly. You're only one away from the suspicious treasure chest. Oh, having a nice day. I don't think I'm going to walk on it quite yet, because I'm somewhat concerned if that chest ends up being, say, a mimic. And so if Molly was over here all alone and that did turn out to be a mimic, she'd be in battle all by herself. Come on, Chopin, catch up. Okay, stop rushing me. Also, there's the Scourge. The old one has awoken. Tick tock, talk tick. The hour hand is a blur and stars wheel above. Watch the moon, up and down, full and gone. Call me old, call me mad. I've all the time in the world. Adventurers are at risk of losing a turn. So I guess sometimes she just gets mad and makes me lose a turn. Okay, old man. He's just jealous I'm young and beautiful. Money. A collar. I found a collar in the suspicious chest. We also found a silver skull in the suspicious chest. With it giving 1 extra physical damage, that means we're going to stick it on Andrew. You had a... The only issue, though, is that you already... Wait, your necklace just gives resistance. Alright, great. We're gonna give it to you, though. Also a teleport scroll. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this silver skull and throw it over at Andrew. It's a little bit harder to tell the characters apart now with them having the same hat. Alright, and we just plop that on. Does anybody not have a necklace? You don't. Alright, Chopin. That means you can go ahead and have that faded room. Ta-da! Fabulous. Okay, Grandpa, you're gonna be beat up later anyway. Oh boy, I sure do love beating up the olds. What? You young whippersnappers need to show some respect. Ha! No. Alright, chat, grab your weapon so you can beat up Phil. Haha, silly olds. As I'm reviewing everybody's equipment here. Need to go to the shop and sell some of this stuff. Me? Well, look at you. Look at your big, thick beard that you've got. It's completely white. You're bald. You've got aging spots. Someone seems like a bit of an old to me. When I hear we are having a good old-fashioned old beating. Oh boy, I'm not that old. I look at myself in the mirror, you know, being not particularly young myself anymore. Not, I would say not that old in the same sort of parentheses, but you know, old enough. I pretend that I'm a very, very young youth. You're not old. Depends on how you're looking at it comparatively, because you can look over at somebody who's 20. And versus my age, that would then make me an old. I mean, frequently people be like, what, we're 3 years apart? That's fucking ancient, dude. I guess it depends. Still can't go to the Dark Carnival because I have no tickets. I want to go check out what these final 2 squares are, and then we'll probably just head back to our boat and head off this little place. When you think about how sometimes when you stand up, your body cracks loudly in places they didn't used to crack. Oh my god, the old is spreading. I like the idea then that we're looking over at Phil and we're like, yeah, let's go beat up the old. And then in actuality, we're all probably not far off from how old Phil is as well. Oops. The old was in us all along. Ugh. You're either zooming or you're old. Well, I'm looking over at Crab Knight with their very cool sunglasses. So youthful. The Crab Knight will be the one that's actually... You have this group of olds beating up another old, and then just in the group, one actual young guy that's beating it up too, and he's like, oh, wow, I love beating up the olds! And then everybody else is sweating and going, yeah, I'm still zooming, totally zooming. Yeah, I guess, Archon, you are on the younger side, but remember how time passes, Archon. You won't be zooming forever. Soon your zoom is gonna start, you know, sputtering a little bit. Not gonna work as well as it used to. The zoom has a time limit. And I'm seeing another scourge here at the end of my timeline, and I'm sweating nervously. Ooh, a Hagsbane. Finally another herb. As I very slowly approach this dang cut purse. Unfortunately, Molly's not quite close enough to join in the fight. Okay, come on, Molly. Come on, Molly. Chopin's next. Oh. That's not useful. Okay, Molly. Fight. I fail at ambushing them. Looks like the cut person is gonna be able to attack, but oh, he dodged you! Haha! Dodged again? One day you wake up and your knees just feel worse, never to be the same again. One day you wake up and you're like, wait a second, my back hurts. And then you know things will never be the same again. And now he's dead. How much XP we even get from that? 2? Almost not worth it. However, that was just enough to put Andrew up a level, though. Hey, Andrew's furthest ahead in EXP now, I say. One less cut person in the world? Yeah, thank goodness. Also, hello there, lazy shy guy. Welcome. Where's our boat? Down there? Alright. Well, now we have to run all the way back over there to get back to my boat. You don't get it? A purse killed that guy's parents? Well, now I've killed him. I think rather than walking down so we can avoid the cut purse camp, we'll go ahead and walk over. The darn purse crime rate is too high! Okay, as I'm running along here, I'm looking over. Whose turn is it? Chopin? Well, Chopin does not have any teleport scrolls on her. So, over here with Molly, we want run forward as far as I can. I just casually use teleport scroll and just, whoop. Oh man, but they're not close enough to be picked up by boat. I have to run a little bit closer. Like right here, I think was just within range of boat. Fucking Chopin. Slow as hell. Fanny packs are okay though, right? Y'all don't realize that purse is quite close to the word curse? Oh no. Ban him, ban Welly. What, because of the fanny packs? Fanny packs are a sin. Are you gonna say to me that wearing socks and sandals is a sin too? As Princess just barfs everywhere and is like, oh my god. Okay, I got some of the party. I think, and then we're able to pick up them as well. And look at that! There we go! We don't have to run quite as far, and we even got a nice breeze out here. And so we take off into the seas. We're sailing again. I put chat in my fanny pack! Are there snacks in your fanny pack? Maybe... What the? Whirlpool? Chopin, well, at least, honestly, of the people that could have landed on the Whirlpool, at least it's Chopin who has the best talent. Here we go! Yep, that's right! Whee! Oh! Chopin! Oh my god, they're amazing! Look at that talent getting us out of that Whirlpool. Oh, hell yeah! And then even catching up a nice breeze at the end, Chopin continues her sailing adventure. It's all in the fishing cap, chat. You know she can sail because of it. What if you wear toe socks with those feet-shaped shoes? You know, I wonder how that would feel exactly. On the other hand, though, I guess if you had not toe socks and were trying to wear the toe shoes, that probably wouldn't work very well, right? I feel like you'd need toe socks to wear toe shoes. Has anybody ever tried to wear a pair of toe shoes before? I also just found a corpse floating on the waters. Who is this? Who died out here in the ocean? I loot your corpse, and I go ahead and get myself one of these here, clouded crystals that give 3 awareness. I found myself a Joe Crystal necklace. We've also got a fine glass for some extra fine distance. Oh, what? Caco bad! What? Caco! Joe was the sailor. Oh. Where's that awareness necklace? Yep, right there. What necklace was Chopin wearing? None? Well, I guess you're getting it then, huh? Then again, I do have this spyglass. Let's go ahead and just send them both over. Right on over. Right on over. Pull that up. That's right, that's right. Equip that spyglass. Equip your brand new Joe Crystal necklace. I hate that it's a cloudy crystal, too. Honestly, that's really why I made the Joe Crystal joke for it, is because of it being a cloudy crystal. Woo! Thanks for pointing that out, Welly. I didn't notice. It was one of the first things I noticed when I saw it. Teehee. Okay, and now that we're at level 233, this cave is level 4. I'm a little bit... Is that a snowman? Oh my god, he's got a top hat on. His little scarf bandana kind of looks like a face. You know, kind of a snake-like look over here. You see how it's got its little pointed little snout section, and it's got some big eyes looking all nice. I want to replace our Joe crystals with Caco crystals, where we charge them with friendship and wholesomeness. Can't wait to charge my Caco crystals with the boys. You know, if you phrase it like that, even if you say you charge it with friendship and wholesomeness, it still doesn't read well when you say, time to charge my Caco crystal with the boys. Oh no. I'm just trying to decide. I don't think I want to go to the time cave yet. I think I might like to take it a little bit easier. Maybe the armory up here is a little bit of a lighter fight. Especially looking over here at Molly. I think I want to have her heal up a little bit. Oh, another dead adventurer. Is it another Joe? He's got a golden root. Andrew, currently with no golden root. I would give it to them, but I can't because it's her turn. Shattered mirror, an enchanted mirror used to reflect combat damage. Alright. Oh, that's it? Okay. Just a circle of wholesome friends getting each other excited about friendship, huh? You know, just getting together with the boys, getting excited about friendship. Our options: Snow Caves, level 5, very threatening. Armory, unknown level. We've got this unknown thing here, an unknown thing here, and the time cave over here with level 4 as well. Let's head into town. Did I already buy? Yeah, we already bought up all of the gods' beards here, so there's nothing left. However, I am looking at my cash money. We could upgrade Molly's pipe, and then it would be more powerful. We wait in town. Molly? Oh, Molly. Hey, we don't need to pick up the party. We just want to head into the town. Thank you. Alright. That means from Chopin. I want to give it to me. Am I able to type in the quantity? Okay, thank goodness. Give it. Thank you. There we go. Now Molly has the upgraded pipe. Very powerful. And then we're going to rest in town afterwards, take a nice nap, get our health all filled up. Lovely, lovely. I rig the die to succeed on Joe Crystal charging checks. Rolling a 1. It fucking broke my die! The dice hates the crystals too. Oh. Everyone on the way to be nice and pure. Look at them all. They're having such a great time. I like the Katamari Prince next to the rat. Because then it's like it's rolling him along. Ooh, wow. Ooh, look. Andrew's able to walk pretty far over here so we can have him check out what is... Ooh! And perfect. Perfect. We ended up finding that this was a buried artifact. Andrew, very powerful with their big muscles, using great focus to dig out the ground. Oh, finding a nice little explorer's hat. Which, guess what? I don't really want to equip. I look at it compared to the fishing hat. 2 resistance, 3 evasion, 1 fine distance. It is the exact same as my fishing hat. Wait, I'm hovering over fishing hat. That's why it's the same. Well, I'm stupid. I don't know why I read it like that. It's because if I now hover over explorer's hat, 2 resistance, 3 evasion. So the only difference between the two is that I don't have that fine distance or water immunity. I instead get 2 awareness. So, yep. I don't think I care about that hat. Don't care about the Robin's Hood hat. What a waste of a focus. Well, let's head on over to the armory then. Then again, we could fight the snowman, try to get a little bit of EXP. Molly needs, what is that, 18 more EXP to level up, which I don't think that snowman will be able to provide. 3 damage health out here, ouch! It's really cold up here. Alright, Chopin, go see what's any good up here. You have stumbled upon Snow Cave. Many dungeons are short, but cannot be escaped. Well, we already know. Ooh. Ooh. 1 item. 8 EXP. Fight, fight, fight. Well, that looks like a time I should... I look at my awareness level. 69, chat. That means we've got good luck. See? Look at that. Good luck. Though, really, we don't really care about having the longbow anyway, so it's kind of like a questionable level of luck. Luck good enough to get us an item, but not good enough to give us something useful. Holly's still in town down here. Well, she's still here. Ouch! I'm gonna peek in the market. Do we have... I couldn't recall. Do we have anything that does... I'm looking at the scholar's stick. It's a shame that I don't have more money on Molly. I certainly don't have enough to sell to get enough money. I look sadly at the scholar's stick. Hang on. I look at Andrew's money. I look at the marketplace again. 44. I rob Andrew. I buy the upgrade. And then I leave town again. Joining everybody. What the? Oh, a grave? I love exploring graves and grave robbing. Oh, I got the best outcome even. I got a shield. And that's it. Another worthless item then. Well. It's like when I find my 1000th useless sorcery or faith spell in Elden Ring. Wooden heater? Well, I mean, that is what the shield's called. Do you think I could place it up on top of a fire? Or use it as a fire base around our little team party? And it would keep us warm? Does it prevent cold damage? I wish. I look at this points of it here, just providing armor resistance and skill enemy taunt. Huh. It's called a wooden heater shield because it's only useful as kindling. A true statement said by Slime. Alright, we've made it to the Royal Armory. You're welcome to what's in it, but we sorta lost the keys. Oh. Oh. Well, I guess I can't do anything else here. Am I going to take damage if I'm on this space, I wonder? Yeah, that's a shame. The word heater just makes me think of hats now. Oh, welly. I didn't even think of it until you just brought it up. Cursed? Ooh. Sanctum of Focus, huh? Giving 2 extra max focus? I would love Andrew to have that one, actually. A wishing well. 55% success, 45% poisoned. I throw in some coins, increasing my success rate, and then I'm taking a little sip. Ooh, alright. So now my choices are armor, resistance, evasion, max health, max focus. What would be ideal for Chopin? A little bit more health. Max focus would honestly be nice because it's such a useful trait, and I don't feel like there's a lot that provides max focus, whereas say with armor, resistance, evasion, you get equipment that increases all of that. So I'm going to opt for the focus. And as I look over at Welly, going, oh, kind of hard to bring up the heater here. And Welly's, Phil is just kind of like, what are you talking about? Well, see. Let me relay that one time here I am, browsing Etsy, looking around, because around, Christmas time, I like to take a little trip around to look at hats, see. Because I like hats that have little animal ears on them, I think they're cute. So I'll do a little trip to Etsy to see if I can find any cute rabbit-eared hats. And here I am, searching the pages as I'm looking at normal hats for your head that's on top of your body over and over. One of the hats I came across was for a different kind of head. And one of the key words that it used in the title was Peter Heater, alongside Welly Warmer. Or not Welly Warmer, Willy Warmer. So, yeah. Modeled on, by the way, a little crocheted example. Too. But wait a second. Our Caco crystals all shattered, and now we have our crappy Joe ones back. Oops. Don't warn me without my consent. Oh my god, that sounds terrible. Don't warn me. Help. Help. I rush out back to battle. I guess I'll keep Molly on this square right here. Andrew, I did not want you to get the Sanctum of Focus. Wait, actually I do, but you can't make it there! Andrew! And you don't even have one of the herbs that make it so you can walk further. Where is that? Dancing Nettle? I wish I could move it over right now. Wait, can I do so from this inventory point? I can. Right. Alright, Andrew. You're using the herb. Gaining 2 movement, which will allow you to go here, devote yourself, and then turn back around so we can head up to that snow cave. Because I think the snow cave should be easier than the time cave. Alright. We're going in, chat. Wait, your party might not be ready for this! Level 2, level 3, level 3. The game's probably right, and I'm not ready for this. But I'm looking around what else I'm able to do. Do you think Ravenhook would be an easier fight? I'm also looking at my pickup death certificate from Ravenhook and return it to Icy Hollow. I might be able to make it. We've got 3 rounds remaining for that. I passed through the cave. We're gonna make a beeline over to Ravenhook. Molly! Molly! Come on! We're almost there, Molly. Chopin, your turn! Get over here! Turn skipped! Old one! No! How's Andrew supposed to catch up now? What the? Why is there this rock in my way? 69% chance? Chopin fucking takes 10 damage. I guess I'm putting up a campsite over here. Because god dang, Chopin has way too much damage on them. And with them taking 3 damage per turn? Arrestin' 2. Then they can hang out at the campsite while they wait for Andrew to catch up. Who still has only managed 2 movement! You're so slow, Andrew! At least you're having a nice day and that gave you a nice little boost there, huh? Do you think people from Ravenhook are called Raven Hookers? Do you think they don't go by Raven Hookers and then people in town are gonna come in and as a tourist will be like, so, do people call you a Raven Hooker? And then the normal resident of Ravenhook just looks at the tourist guy and slaps them across the face? You think that's what happens? Turn skipped from the old one? No! God dang old one! Oh, he's skipping Andrew again! Is Andrew ever gonna make it to the camp? I can't go siege it either because he's not close enough to join in. We prefer Raven Hookites. Oh my god. Molly just still patiently sitting around comfortably at the camp. Come on, Andrew, you've only got 1 turn to use it. Turn skipped again! Andrew isn't even gonna make it to the camp. Can I just wait in town like this? So I don't take any cold damage? Dang it. I guess I might as well just slap them on top as we wait to get here with Andrew. Come on, please don't skip my turn again, old one. Holy shit. I can't believe this. I cannot believe the old one is just soft locking Andrew in place. Just keeps on glancing over and is like, what? That guy? No? What? You want to get to Ravenhook in a timely fashion? No? I hate Andrew. You can't go out and fight. Stay there. Okay, thank goodness the old one did not skip the turn again. However, Andrew is not able to walk all the way to the Ravenhook, so I can't activate the fight with him. What the? And now with this strong gust of wind, the possibility of losing a belt item, the only items on my belt are that potion, the cave mushrooms, and the tent. So, Andrew is extremely cursed right now. At the very least, was successful and got... Oh, wait, no, we didn't get any extra movement. But at the very least, he didn't lose the dang belt equips. God damn. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Chopin, let's start the fight. Incoming. We go. Bang! 5 damage. Bang! Blocked. Nice job, Andrew, just pulling up your sword to defend it. Molly, however, just taking all of the hits. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Ooh. But now I recall we did get that new weapon. So now Molly is able to do more damage than before, so we can blast. We can blast with an echo, with the possibility of splash damage. Or we have this shatter, which looks like it is a more powerful attack. So if we were able to be successful with shatter, we would be able to one-shot kill. I think we'll go ahead and just do the splash damage. Oh, which is successful even. I look over at the second splash damage attack. I look at Chopin, nodding. Come on. What a perfect round. And now it really doesn't matter who Andrew attacks at that point. So then we wait for the Snow Goblin to hit. And Andrew blocking again. What a good RNG round. I think it's because the old one kept stealing all of Andrew's movement, and so in return, we've got good RNG for this first wave. Come on, Molly, take him out. There we go. Oh wow, I didn't realize how poor we were. 7, 3, 24. Yikes. Guess I should have put it all in Chopin though, because they're bonus. But here we go. Snow armor, 4 armor, 2 resistance, 6 evasion, freeze immunity, and elite sneak. That's pretty good. But who would it fit best on? I like the talent luck increase from the fancy vest for Chopin because it helps them out with their attacks. The leather armor is nice on Andrew because of it providing that armor. 3 resistance. However, I'm looking over at the fancy vest first for Molly, actually. And I think the increase on evasion and with the freeze, what freeze does is it makes it so that your character takes more damage. And having that immunity on Molly might be nice because I think she's our weakest, like, defensive character. Right now, she is our lowest level, so it makes it so her HP is lowest right now. So let's go ahead and put it on Molly. Whoa. New loot, chat. I look over at it versus the Tambura. So, our attacks, we've still got Beso, that doesn't change, but we'll also get a Molten Crescendo, which gives us armor up, and a Molto Rubato, which gives resist up. So that makes it, the metallic loot, more of a defensive style loot. And also gives us 2 armor and some stun immunity. Alright, Chopin. There's a new loot, Portal Scroll. I think that is what is on Molly currently, so let's go ahead and give it to Andrew. Even though you get it range based upon intelligence, that's fine. Alright, next wave coming in. Andrew spent all of his bad luck. That's right, and so we exchanged it for good luck here. I'm also looking at the old one that's still hanging around over here. Do you think losing a turn can apply to combat as well? I'm concerned. Molly! Ooh, I guess we're doing a party heal for her turn then. Whoop. Don't want her to die, thank you. Okay, we've got a normal goblin, shaman, and a normal goblin. So that means 2 attacks. So I think what we're going to do for Chopin's turn is actually use Molten Crescendo so we can increase our armor. That way we won't take as much damage. And then with Andrew here, since middle guy has the resistance on magic, we'll go ahead and attack with him. Oh! Death. Molto, not molten. Close enough. I think of it as fire. That's pretty molten. And besides, Molly's able to use fire, so that's pretty molten too. Now, there's no point in using the Echo Blast here, because the splash damage only affects directly next to him, and the guy next to him is dead. Now, regardless, if I used Blast, it wouldn't kill him, so let's try to just use as much damage as possible. We shatter. Oh. Well, that's not ideal. Oh well. Let's see, we've still got our armor up. And neither of these guys use magic damage because they're both normal goblins, so we don't really need to use the resist up. I'm looking between them. Since this guy has armor, we'll baso them. Getting a perfect strike off, 1 damage left. Well. Molten is Italian for very? For very hot, you mean? Mwah, chat. Get a kiss before I depart. Oh, jeez, a kiss from Kitty. Oh, I hope you have a good day, Kitty. Oh, jeez. I'm looking between them. It probably is better to just... Wait, who is this guy? Yeah, with the goblin, this guy on the left having his turn next, it would be better to just kill him. That way he's not able to attack us and deal any damage. Rather than hoping to, say, one-shot this guy, it's not worth it. We can go ahead and hope to one-shot him with Molly. Come on, Molly, you've got this. Look, Chopin's even encouraging you. Look, you did it. Oh. With Chopin's encouragement, Molly defeats him. Ooh, Snow Helm. 2 armor, 1 resist, 5 speed. Iron Foil Hat provides those immunities and party resistance. Fishing Hat, 2 resist, 3 evasion, fine distance, water immunity. And Fishing Hat, yeah, same thing, 2 resistance, 3 evasion, 1 fine distance. I feel like putting it on Andrew would actually be fairly good. Having a little bit of extra armor and speed. Go to them. Goblin Bow, worthless. It's gonna get sold. To the Abyss with the... Okay, this should be... I'm looking up at the top. Okay, yep. This is the last wave, chat. Here we go. Poison! Oh! Dodged. Oh, resisted again by Chopin at the end. Unfortunately, Chopin did get struck by that last hit. Okay. Molly, let's go ahead, try to get some splash damage down on these boys. Attack them! Aha! Hitting perfectly, the splash spreads out. Flaming fire upon them. Okay, Shaman, Assassin, Goblin, let's go ahead and get our armor up for our team. Thank you, Chopin. Keep us nice and protected. Keep the damage down. Looking between them. Since Snow Goblin on the right does have the armor, Snow Goblin on the left has 18 health, we would be most likely to kill Snow Goblin Assassin. I feel like Snow Goblin Shaman, just crossing our fingers and hoping for a perfect strike here, we're gonna go for it. You know what? We have all of our focus points up. We're gonna use a focus to make that 91% chance. Because if we kill this guy, our increase of armor should hopefully prevent any damage, or at the very least you can see Andrew having 17 here. If he attacks Andrew, we should be safe. Unfortunately, did not do quite enough. And then he came over and just pierced Chopin anyway. Ooh, we all managed to block that, I think because of our increased armor. Lovely. Alright. Let's see, we got 3, 16, 16. I'm going in. I'm going in for the splash damage. We use a focus. Success. We kill 2 of them. And now only Snow Goblin remains. Chopin, looks upon him, metallic loot in hand, getting a perfect strike and killing him. Thus, the battle is won. Hell yeah. Alright, Chopin with the greatest amount of luck is going to open that up. Wait, I just hit... Fuck! I clicked the wrong thing. I thought the second one was just open because I'm used to it being open pass, and because the top one said lockpick, I instantly interpreted that as more like the second option is going to be open. Well, there goes my treasure, I guess. I look sadly at the ground. Alright. What kind of market goods do we... a metallic loot? Yeah, I just got one of those. Let's sell our old garbage. Bow, gone. Longbow, gone. Heavy bow, gone. Tambura, already replaced by this new metallic loot. The white loot now, don't care about, sell it as well. We've got an Apprentice's Tome over here, which does magic damage. How much did Molly's staff do? 15 magic damage. That is versus the 13 from the Apprentice Tome, so we can pass there. Don't care about the other weapon options that they have for my team. Over here with the Apprentice Cap, we've got 4 resist, max focus, 2 intelligence. So that only really is preferred for Molly, and I like Molly's hat currently, so I don't care about that one. Yeah, I think we're all good with the current offerings here, but what I do want to buy is some more Godspears. Loaded up now. I accidentally used one because I wanted to click it down here to move it, but no, that uses it. Well, wasted one of my Godsbeards then, essentially. Quest board, what do we have? 60 gold. Oh. So we've got this Sapphire Rod. It does 18 damage to the entire group. However, it is an all-or-nothing staff. You can see how it only has that singular test point, which means if it fails, I'm not going to do any damage. But that would be 18 damage to the entire enemy team. Do or die. Do we get the Gamba staff, chat? I want it. I take the staff quest. This giant guy appears. He's the one to kill now. Also, hello there, Emily. Hi, hello, welcome. That's right. Yeah. Ooh, then you can picture it like a slot machine lever. So every time you go up to attack, it's like, here we go. Time to play the slots. Whee! Okay, we don't want Chopin to go over there at that roadside grave. I'm gonna send Molly for that one. We want to go out and fight. Hang on, we want to go to the Sanctum of Blood. I'm not sure where the Sanctum of Blood is out here, so we're going to have to do a little bit of exploration. Deciding where I want to send them. I might have Chopin just wait in town, that way I can send Molly out first for the grave. Ooh! Daimos has awoken! Uh-oh! When last I walked this land, it was not called Fey Rule. Still, I will reign supreme here again. Global effect, overworld enemies are not what they seem. I guess that... Oh no. Now I can't tell what any of the enemies are. They're just vague villains? No, just... I like they've changed with appearing like crystals? Alright, I use one focus and I investigate! Well, I didn't get the top reward, but I did get the second and got some splintered greaves, so I guess that could have been worse. However, now we're not going to continue on to the left over here. We're going to turn around. That way we can go back and go to the time cave so we can take care of the old one. Wait, who is this guy? Deep snow? Oh no! Molly's terrible in strength! Molly, escape! Ow! Guess what, though? That might have been a curse, and guess what? Molly's immune to curses. I head into town. 330 for the dragon pipe. Highway robbery. I leave. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Is that Andrew? Ooh. I didn't realize how badass that helmet looked. You know, you see it down here on the portrait and you're like, Honestly, down here on the side view look is really where you can appreciate it. The snow armor! Yeah. I'm going to avoid this route. And I take fast run down here to the fire silk. Which takes an awareness, unfortunately. And unfortunately, Andrew... Can I leave it? Okay, great. That way, because Andrew's going to have the worst luck of trying to pick that flower. So we're going to wait for Molly or Chopin to try and pick it instead. I guess you could say that the snow armor is pretty, cool. Huh? Hmm? Mm-hmm? Yeah, it is pretty cool. What the? Hey. Chopin, you walked right past this corpse. Dude, do you not like free stuff? Damn. The first carnival ticket, chat. We also got this battle staff that we don't care about. I'm looking around for a dark carnival. There. We'll finally be able to gamble with the supernatural, chat. I'm ready. I'm ready to gamble with the skeletons. Finally, we can gamble with Willy! Yahoo! There's also this lost and found spot, which also just takes awareness, which again, Andrew does not have. I think after we go and check out the time cave here, I might walk around to go over to the boat, and then we can boat on over to the Dark Carnival. And then from there, we can travel up around to the left to get to Desmos, I think. Alright then, Andrew. Hang out in the armory. What is this? Is this all it's gonna tell me about it? Yeah, just kind of telling me what this is exactly. Have to get some kind of key from somewhere in order to open that up. I hope I lose to a hot demon girl. Turn skipped! Chopin, no! Well, Molly heads out and goes ahead and searches for the fire silk. Successfully. Use this herb to fully restore to perfect health. Don't mind if I do. And then also proceeding on over for the lost and found. Searching that. And what did I... Ooh, adventurer's cloak. Didn't somebody have that equipped? I'm looking between armor, snow armor gives a little bit more, resistance, we get a little bit more from the explorer's cloak. Same evasion though. We get awareness, but with the snow armor having freeze immunity as well as the elite sneak, it's preferable. We'll go ahead and collect it, and I'm going to also peek again at what Chopin has. 4 armor, 4 resistance, 3 talent, 3 luck. Since the explorer's cloak decreases talent, And talent is the stat that Chopin uses. We do not want that. Just like a boomer stealing from youth. I know. God dang old ones. I almost wonder if instead of walking over to the right to the time cave, I should just walk around here to the left, grab the boat, have everybody hop in. Then again, yeah. Andrew, head towards the town then instead with the boat. I should have parked my... No, I guess if I parked the boat right here, I wouldn't have been able to go into the icy hollow. Oh well. I continue towards boat. Chopin really needs to get to a town or the boat. Because they're fucking freezing over here. Look at their poor health. 24. I need to get them... Ow! Molly! Turn robbed by the old one again. It kind of feels like he's able to... Ooh, what is that? Good fishing spot? Well, don't... Oh, well, I can't do it this turn because of my, out of movement. Alright, Chopin, check it out! Good fishing spot. And guess what? Chopin, best luck, we go. Well, at least it was successful. We got a prismatic fish. This beautiful prismatic fish is certainly of great value to, someone. Okay, I get the fancy fish, I guess? We're also going to go back into town. Which apparently we ran into a weathered runestone here as well. Successfully getting it and getting 12 EXP. Wow. And then we take a little nap. And then the fishing boat can conveniently just hijack Chopin back inside. And then we can head over for the time cave. Wait. Oh, apparently, wait, I'm getting distracted by this wreckage in front of me, apparently. Well, I try to scavenge it. I fail horribly and take ship damage. That would figure. Alright. I'm going to grab off, because I haven't moved it over yet, the God's Beard on over to Molly. There you go. Also from Chopin. Over to Molly. There we go. All God's Beard now on top of Molly. We're ready for the fight. There he is.
A fine time for battle. Try not to blink or you'll miss it. I did the same thing tomorrow.
It's going to be really embarrassing if he dies. And we know he is. Because that means there is no tomorrow for him. Let's go ahead and just try to shatter him. Max attack. Well, that wasn't very good. 2 damage. Oh, he's just sending us back in time. Stop it. I use more attack. So many turns for him. Yeah. And now he's confusing me too. Oh my god. Old one. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Well, thank goodness it's Molly's turn at least, so I'm able to use one of the God's Beards to heal up our team. As he's just continuing to make it so almost no one else can go.
Alright, loser. With it being my turn now, I'm going to go ahead and give us some resistance to magic. So if he tries to attack us again, at least I have more defense against it. And now, he has lower armor. Get him, Andrew. Yeah, 22 damage. Take that.
Still immune. I'm glad. Probably good then to have him target Molly, because she has so many... He was probably trying to confuse her there, so it's useful that she's got that tin hat. Alright. I think we'll go ahead and wait to use Resist Up again until her next turn. Which, as I'm looking at my timeline, is actually not for a billion years, so maybe I'll just go ahead and use it again.
Ha! Failure!
I resist. Come on. Oh yeah, full hit. 28 damage. Now he's nearly dead. Only a little bit more. But I'm not going to be able to kill him on this round because Beso is not... It can't do enough because of his magical resistance is too strong. However, Andrew, no problem. There's the time cave taken care of. Sealed up. I loot his corpse and collect all the money for me. Ooh, golden hourglass, +1 movement bonus, and 10 speed. Somebody's gonna go so fucking fast, dude. And it looks like Molly is, because honestly, the other two already have stuff equipped onto them. So it looks like Molly's gonna get some extra speed. Look at her evasion now. 22! God damn. Okay. Now, before I head off to the left to go over to that dark carnival, I think we'll do a slight peek and see if there's anything at any of these tiles. Not seeing anything. Not seeing anything. Though there is some sort of camp right there. I peek off. Oh! There is something right here. Oh, I don't mind if I do. Now, I'm looking at it, since this is one of the EXP icons, looking between our characters here, Molly has fallen behind quite a bit when it comes to EXP, so I actually want her to pick that up. We're going to end my turn here. I think we're actually going to walk, or sail, to this side so we can peek there. Nothing. Turn back around, and turn. Molly. Da-da-da-da. Tribute. See, and now they're all much more even on EXP. Lovely. And off we go sailing. Da-da-da. Acceptable roll. I'm excited. Friendly dolphins? Oh, I attempt to play with them. Regaining all focus. It's too bad that Andrew wasn't successful in getting that top roll and getting the extra +1 max focus, but hey. I'll still take the regain. Thanks, dolphins. What a good time. Ooh. Oh, fishing spot, huh? I make my way over. I attempt the fishing spot. Getting a perfect roll with only 13%. Except it's fucking 8 coins. Oh wait, no, it's a hat too. There's a fancy cap though. Seems kinda eh. Also a pair of boots. Oh my god, okay, this is, had several more things than I expected. Water tome even? I don't really care about that though. I'm fine with my scholar stick that has that heavy strike on it. Though, having the water tome does give me water immunity, which isn't terrible. But this is single damage. You know, I think the wet removes their resistance, which is useful for magic, but cleanse does do cure, and calm does restore focus, but I think I prefer the staff for higher damage, and then keeping Chopin as a little bit more of the defensive one. But we will collect it regardless. I also see that there's a magic merchant right there, so maybe... Ooh. I utilize the strong breeze, but I'm not going to be able to walk all the way over to that guy. So I might as well... Actually, I'm gonna have Molly walk into town, because then she can go ahead and use the inn real quick. Take a little nap. And then we can have Andrew run over, check out the magic merchant wares. Intelligence, max health vent, talent, evasion crit speed. Steel immunity. I don't think I really care too much about anything else that he's selling. So back on the boat. I guess I maybe should have stopped in town and healed up Andrew, but too late. We head towards the carnival. You're doing seemingly well this playthrough? Yeah, I could be doing better, since I have died twice. But hey, the fact I still have 1 life remaining up there, that's not too bad. Mimics can't swim, can they? I look at the chest. Molly looks over at Chopin, nodding her head. She loves gambling. Chopin looks back at Molly, smiling. Oh, hell yeah, I'm getting this chest. We collect it. But we get coins. Woo! And the spirit taffy, I'm not going to use. Actually, yeah, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to collect it so I can throw it over at Molly. That way Molly can use it. So I got a fire orb. +3 evasion. We'll just pick it up. Alright, and then I'm gonna grab the spirit taffy, huck it over to Molly, and then Molly will eat it. There it is. Chomp chomp. Wait. I guess I can't use it until it's Molly's turn. So let's just have to sit on that for a minute. Okay, here we are at the Dark Carnival. However, I think it's the person that goes onto the space is the one that has to be holding the ticket. Molly's turn is next. Who has the ticket? Molly already has it. Alright, then we'll just end turn here. And use up the taffy real quick. Delicious. See mimics spooky thinking you find pirate treasure and they drown you. Here you are reaching down to grab the chest out of the water and it just pops right open, chomps you, and then dives underneath. No! Okay, here we go. Masked storytellers on stilts stalk around a bonfire, while filthy clowns tempt you to bawdy shows and games of chance. So, House of Mirrors, our chances here. We've got gold, treasure chest, gain item, skip 2 turns, or fight. Oh wait, there's 3 different options. Okay, so our choices here are essentially gold, item, item. Second set is a level up. Gold, regain all focus, lose all focus, lose all gold, lose all EXP. Horrifying chance. Wow. This one isn't great because with the chance for regaining all focus, I already have all focus. And 12 gold isn't exactly a lot. So, not as into this one. With the last option, Wheel of Death, 2 life pool, 1 life pool, death, or party death. I look over at my current time being 4 hours. I look back over at Chet. I look up at my life pool at the top. I grab the Wheel of Death. I spin the wheel. Molly dies. Well, I guess we just spun to lose. Wah, 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 wah. I don't know how we actually... Oh, okay, so we walk on top. So I guess this is how you revive people when you're outside of combat, is you walk on top of them, and then you have the opportunity to revive them. And now, Molly, who was at full health because we had gone to the town to restore him. Ooh, I owe 6 months, let's go! Oh! Thank you for resubscribing then for 6 months, Emily. Appreciated. Very Nice. Okay, let's do a little trip over and check out what this wait, I don't want to check out what this unknown thing is on Andrew, because, not enough movement. Chopin, however... Ooh! The Fountain of Life, huh? Alright, we're checking out this Lost and Found. We've got a great torch. We check out the Fountain of Life, which takes speed. Which actually Molly now, I think because of that hourglass she picked up, is the fastest character. Life pool, fight, 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 fight. It looks like a fight. Chopin versus two fighters, blocking the arrow. Ow! 1 damage! Stop it! Yeah, I guess I only have Vaso as my attack to use, so we go for the, splash damage. Just hitting the Goblin Archer for 9. If we had 1 more damage, we would have killed the guy. If we get a good enough hit, like perfect, we'd be able to kill both of them. Also, hello there, Gert. Welcome. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Instead, we've got them both at 1 HP. Well, it's fine. These guys are level 0, so honestly, this fight is kind of nothing anyway. Oh! And I did manage to get a perfect strike there and killed them both that time. So there we go. Just a small amount of money. We've even got this Identify scroll. Got a golden root for some focus regain. So I guess that wasn't too terrible. I even got Nice Day, and I'm able to walk all the way back to the boat. Oh. Huh? Shallow Reef? Aw, oh, jeez. I'm looking at my percent chance here. I guess we'll go ahead and use a focus point. Oh, ouch. We got hit anyway. We've only got 3 more health remaining on our boat. That's not looking too good. There is, fortunately, this shipyard up here that we can stop at. So we can stop there, get a little bit of health regain on our boat. Hi, Port! We are here to repair our ship. I don't have enough money on Andrew. So I guess what instead we're going to do is end my turn so we can wait for Chopin to go. What the? Man, Chopin's got better visibility. Andrew it takes a little step down and is like, wow, look at all the pretty boats. And then just kind of hangs out all happy, like looking at our boat sitting at the edge of the dock and is like, look at our big boat. It's so pretty. And then Chopin comes down to the town and kind of takes a look around and is like, wait a second, there's a giant pillar over there. There's a statue over there. Andrew, why weren't you paying attention? And Andrew's just like, haha, big ship. Chopin does have Omega Vision. Really, it's because of their eyeglass that they've got. Alright, now we can repair our ship. Alright, looking at EXP levels, Chopin is not going to be the one getting the EXP, it's going to be Molly again. Sanctum of Life, giving 10 max health and 2 max regen. Andrew is already aligned to a Sanctum, so he's not able to pick that. I'm looking between Molly and Chopin. I think we'll go ahead and give it to Molly. So we're going to wait. I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Well, there goes 3 damage. Alright, Molly, your turn. I will choose pick up party so we can pull Chopin on here. And then, what the hell? Whoa, ambushed! No! Molly! I look up at my life pool. I look down at Molly. I look at my focus level. I leave. Good golly, Miss Molly! I look at the unknown combat. I look at the stone hero past him. But I want that. I also can't move because I'm out of turns now. Fine. Hell, like I even get a dancing nettle. Maybe I should have used that. Alright, rip Molly back into the boat, please. We're going to grab her down for the Sanctum of Life, and then we'll go over there and check out the stone hero. So we're just gonna sit and wait for a minute. Wait, why did I take cold damage? I thought I didn't take cold damage on my boat. What the? Is it just too cold up here? Oh, jeez. It is too cold up here. See, at least that sanctum fully restores my health. Alright, Molly, go. Our options are sneaking past this combat, which we'd have to do twice going both ways. So we might as well just pull everybody into the fight here. Or apparently two, because the person on the boat did not join the battle. Oops. Which would be Chopin. That's a shame. Well. Alright, get them! Attack! Go! Everybody. Not quite everybody, apparently. Come on, Molly. Andrew, you got this. Ow! Oh, no. Well, there goes Andrew's Sanctum. Holy shit, a complete miss by Andrew. At least I can party heal. That's what I'm gonna have to do for this turn to make sure Andrew is not killed by this guy. God dang, Craigs. At least I crit him. Chopin is the best, though. I know. I love Chopin. Just didn't want to get off the boat, though, I guess. Fucked that up? Yeah. Alright, but Andrew is not heading over to the Stone Hero. Getting back onto the boat. Molly. Molly's turn is still not next. We're still waiting. Alright, go Molly. There we go. Well, that took so many more turns than it should have because that guy popped up right in front of us there. Jeez. Alright, ancient quarry, here we come. What the? Devious enchanter, why you gotta stand right in front of me? I wish it was Molly's turn right now, because she has the curse immunity, so it would be guaranteed at the very least to not get cursed. But I guess we've just ended up with nothing, which I'm okay with. Alright, everybody, here we go. Time to fight the Scourge. It's like a multi-part Crag, like we just fought, but more elements. My memory is long, yet you are strange to me. No matter, I will enjoy dismantling you into chaos. Yo, he looks cool. Stop complimenting him, you'll give him encouragement. I say as Chopin encourages me. I don't know what kind of attacks he's going to use, if he prefers more physical damage or more magic. I guess we'll go ahead and just give us armor up first. And then we'll give a resist up afterwards. They had a complete block over on Andrew. And unfortunately, we got shocked. So you can see when I hover over it, and it notes a single slot is ruined every roll. Essentially meaning it is impossible for now Molly to get a perfect roll. Because at least one of them is going to end up being shocked. So something like would really only apply to the Echo Blast here. There is no way I'd be able to get this 10 splash damage. But because we're only fighting one guy, the splash damage doesn't matter regardless. We attempt to shatter and do a whopping 3 damage. Wow. Alright, and now we're going to go ahead and increase our resistances. Which is apparently good timing, seeing as right afterwards he did a magic attack on us. So, we continue fighting! Take this! Hiya! Slowly we bring him down. This is a time where having a piercing type attack would have been nice. Because then his armor wouldn't matter. And then we wouldn't be worried so much about doing the 3 damage. Well, we're out of armor. We might as well just keep using that with Chopin. Keep having Chopin just kind of keep us defensive to try and minimize the damage we're taking. Uh-oh. Okay, thank God. I was afraid poor Chopin over here is dying. When Molly's turn rolls around, we're gonna have to have her use a God's Beard. At least Deimos is almost dead. Whee! Alright. Wait. We're not going to be able to finish him. It's not quite enough damage that Chopin can do on her own. That shit was a lot of damage. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Finish him off, Molly! Hiya! Oh, 3 damage, never mind. Alright, finish him off, Andrew! Hiya! There we go. Perfect. I'll loot the corpse. Oh! Okay. Important note. This is a helmet. 4 armor, 15 max health, immunity, immunity, immunity. We put it on instead of the snow helm. Look at Andrew's portrait. Hell yeah. Just wearing their fucking face, that's fucked. But, well, there goes Andrew's nice HP. What do we have left to do? Ooh, is that, oh, no, that was the night market, that's right. Because down here, that's the dark carnival. Now, our general quests here are to purge Frostbite Peak, purge the Ice Shrine, purge the Ice Shrine. So that's what remains for our quests now. But as we've rolled out over 4 hours, chat, we have gotten quite a good bit of stuff done. The run overall, doing pretty well. It could be doing better with the fact that I don't have any life pool now. So the only one who is safe from death is Molly because she is aligned with the Sanctum. Whereas Andrew and Chopin, if either of them die, they're gone. Unless I get more life pool. But it was great. I'm very fond of For the King. When I first started playing it, I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it. If I would just be like, it's a game, it's fine. Or I didn't think I was going to hate it or anything, but I am enjoying it a lot more than I thought I was going to. So I like it a lot. It's fun. It's great. And thank you everybody for coming on by to watch. Thank you for those who have resubscribed. And thank you again for Pope for the raid. Appreciated. As I peek over here, I think I will just go ahead and end stream. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you have a lovely day. And tomorrow, chat, is Farm Together with Petri. Come back by for the co-op Petri stream. All right. Farewell.